Yo.
Mic check. Mic check. Mic.
You say live, oh.
Mic. We're live. We're in. We're in.
Come on, come on,
We're
G.
in. We're in. We're in. We're in. We're in. We're in.
Man like Josh.
Man like
we
Josh in the
saying,
building.
G.
I big up the wifey watching.
Pick up Bianca.
We're in.
Come
We're
on.
in. We're in.
Queen B.
We're in. We're in. We're in. We're here. We're live.
Inside.
Walk on. Oh, these headphones really don't suit the hat. It's just a bit mad. Yeah, walk on.
Man said the headphones don't suit the hat.
Nah, it's a bit, they look a bit awkward. The headphones are huge. Yeah,
I need to get a
kind of
set
pattern there.
myself.
They're wicked though, because your voice is coming
Yeah.
out with bassline.
They're wicked, fam. Yeah.
I'm hearing bass in the man
Is
them's
it?
voice.
Come
Yeah,
on.
man them have got that subwoofer there. You get me?
Jeez.
Behind it.
Barry White, yeah.
You get me? The Barry White. The Barry. Hey. So I've got lads. Everyone good?
Yeah, man.
bro.
Blessed.
Everyone blessed,
We
yeah.
saying good.
Yeah, man, not too bad, not too bad, not too bad. I'm gassed. Hey, what on, Josh, man? What on, everyone, man?
Walk on.
You get me? Playerz Hub.
They are back.
Another one is back.
Inside.
It's here.
Come on.
It was here last week though.
It was. Yeah, it was. It
It
was.
was.
Yeah,
here.
we were just
Oh, we're
we
back
were just
still.
doing other
We're
things.
back.
Yeah. We're back properly, innit?
Mm.
We're back properly. Back.
Mm.
Just before I start, sound the trumpets because the king has arrived, man. Like King Stupefy.
Who's this?
AKA Fade, AKA Miles
Come
Morales
on.
himself.
Who's this?
Man, like King Stupefy.
King Stupefy.
Who's King
that?
Stupefy?
Who's that?
Is that man that fade?
Yeah, I think it's man like Fade.
Man said fade.
Mm,
Man like Ultimate Jordan.
yes.
Wait, you see these Mr. Kipling cakes? Oh my god.
What are you saying?
Which one? The lemon ones?
No, my missus likes the lemon ones, and my nephew.
The lemon ones are the
My
bang.
nephew is gone. That is his thing since he was a little baby. Yeah, but these country slice ones are
The country slice.
Yeah, this is my second box. Like second box, not packet. Like this is.
It comes in the two, innit? In the
Yeah.
pack, innit? You gotta
The
have-
two in the
you gotta
pack.
eat the two in the
Yeah. So second box. Oh my days. Oh my days.
What are you saying? There's a lot going on.
Mr. Kipling.
Party. Man's having his own
Man
party.
said, is the McVitie's still done? No. No, McVitie's is there still. They ain't sent us the new box. They ain't sent us the
You're
box.
saying sponsored.
Mm.
Sponsored by.
Sponsored by Mr. Kipling today. Mr. Kipling.
Mm.
Mr. Kipling. Anyway,
Mm,
down to the nitty gritty. We're here today talking about gaming grabs.
yes.
You get me? We're here to talk about when it comes to
Game mechanics.
something in a game that you've played that you've gone, you know what, I really don't like that.
Mm.
But you need to have backing behind it.
You gotta say the reason why, innit?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You can't just say you don't like it.
Yep.
Man can't say, I don't like Streets of Rage auto combo. Why? Because I just don't like it. No, you can't say that, man. That's not a
Yeah,
gripe.
you can't say that. Yeah.
You have to have your reasoning to back it.
Yeah.
Young Patrick Jordan, he told me to attend this stream in his absence.
Oh, okay.
No, Joshua said FIFA physics. Why? Because I've got I can tell you exactly why.
FIFA physics.
I can tell you exactly why. Because I feel FIFA is scripted. Furthermore, just because you kicked that off, Josh. Furthermore,
You kicked it off. Literally.
FIFA, the way FIFA works, I fully agree with you. It's absolutely awful. Let me tell you why. FIFA is scripted. People keep saying, it's a myth, it's not real. That's what EA keeps saying. But FIFA is scripted. Now, the reasoning behind why FIFA is scripted is to keep you playing the game. Yeah?
Explain.
Right.
Break it
So,
down for me.
what FIFA does is this, right? Imagine you scored a goal. Right? Me versus Greasy, I've scored.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Okay.
From that kickoff, right? Greasy's team has crazy momentum. crazy momentum.
Oh,
So they're
so they
very likely to score straight away after
kind
to balance the game.
Is that all football games? Was that in pro?
I don't think
It
that was in
feels
pro.
like
It
the
wasn't
Pro
in pro.
Evolution was like that a bit.
It was but FIFA's bait. Like it's so bait. Like some of the things you like the goalkeeper will run out the goal by himself to get the
Yeah,
ball.
no one asked him to
No,
do
no
that.
one
Why
asked you
did
to
he
do
do
that.
that?
And a man's just gone round him and scored. Like FIFA is that type of game. Like look what Justin's saying. Because I have the ball, a man runs behind me and I get a red card. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Are you talking like mainly about pro clubs?
No, I'm talking about the actual game. The game does
Yeah.
that. Because when I used to play Ultimate Team, what's going on, my boy Guts? When I used to play
Oh,
Ultimate
yo,
Team,
guys.
he used to do that in
What are
Ultimate
you
Team as
saying?
well. I used to rage at FIFA. I've broke so many control pads. I used to rage. That's why I stopped. I had to stop playing that game properly.
Right, that bad, yeah.
Nah, I'd rage at that game. That game,
And like Nathan Dark.
man, like Nathan Dark in the building. Sorry,
And
that's
like
Just started. We
Nathan.
just started, G.
now we just started, man. Yeah. So that's the gaming gripe there. You get me? FIFA's just dumb. What you telling me? So what's the goal? Because I've got so many. I've got so many. I could be ranting for ages, so I'm not even gonna try and rant
I
too
know
much.
you have. I know Grease has got loads.
What are you
Yeah,
telling me, Grease?
I got a few.
I got a
but,
few that I could
Um,
think of.
honestly, well, I'd say if we're being specific,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
so Assassin's Creed, yeah,
Oh,
Oh, here we
I
go.
kind of
Here
know
we
what
go.
it's
Here
gonna
we
say
go. Here we
already.
go.
yeah.
With the sequels,
So
not
it
sequels.
started from Origins Gully, and
Yes.
basically on and upwards. Now I was a fan of Origins because of the character, and I was a fan of Odyssey because of the characters. So all these new games, the characters I'm a fan of.
Mhm.
Now I'm not particularly a fan of the
Ivo.
the no the RPG elements. Like they've all started doing this add 2.0
Don't let me throw my controller.
no Faith, I'm being so serious. Like
No
they've
way.
especially in the newer one, the one that what's it called?
Valhalla.
Valhalla.
Mm-hmm.
The skill tree, most of it is filled with 2.0 damage.
What the calculus are you talking about?
Bro, and
You
it's
know
like
what? Can we just throw a whole gaming gripe there? Can we just throw a whole one? Ubisoft's build system. Ubisoft
no,
build
because you
system
know
is
what?
trash.
Ubisoft previously, it was just if that armor is more than that armor, wear it.
What? Why did it change? Who who
Mm-hmm.
who went into the office and said, you know what, guys, our build system needs to be a lot more
Bro,
complicated than it is.
it's this fake depth thing that they've done.
So what, like certain armors, like for certain circumstances,
It's
kind of
like
thing.
this is why they had a lot of beef from the community in the Tom Clancy game Breakpoint. That's why because in the Tom Clancy game,
Is it the
in the Tom
same?
Clancy Ghosts, right? So
Yeah.
Ghosts Breakpoint and Ghosts Wildlands. In Wildlands, you pick up your gun, that's the gun you use. If you find a gun that's stronger, pick up that gun.
That's what we're talking about,
That's it.
Nathan. Nathan, that's what we're talking about. That's exactly what we're talking about. It started from Division 2, that
That's where it
2.10%.
started from.
Ubisoft's build system is rubbish. I'm not even
The
gonna.
Division 2.
Oh,
I'm not even.
bro.
Fam, I'm not even gonna
Damage
just.
to elites.
Oh, golly, that one really got on my nerves.
Mhm.
You know
Damage
what?
to elites.
Yeah.
Only those people I've got damage to.
Yeah,
That
like
confused me.
and
The purple gear and that. Yeah.
and my thing is that doesn't even confuse me only because I was raised in the MMO world, so I understand what was happening. But
Mhm.
it's just that it doesn't feel like that system was made for this particular game I'm speaking about, like the Assassin's Creed series.
Yeah,
That system,
why is there a build system in Assassin's Creed?
because
Why?
in Assassin's Creed, it was mainly if it's got more defense or more armor than the armor you have, you wear it, and that's it. You keep going. You know,
Yeah,
the more the armor, the
Mm,
better. You know what I'm saying? Now there's like little intricacies of like 0.2
yeah.
damage,
why?
and and
Why?
and
Even
you
the
don't
armor itself, you build. Do you
you
know what I
Yeah,
don't
mean?
feel it,
You
Gully.
build the armor. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, man.
but
Like
I
you
wait,
get.
don't.
but wait, we're forgetting the basis of the game. It's a stealth game.
No, that's
Hmm.
still there. Like I
No, but
won't
well,
take
hold
that
on, hold
away
on, hold on.
from
But
them.
let me explain what I
In
mean. It's
Valhalla.
a stealth game that has a build system. Do you know those two things don't make any sense? Because a stealth game, you kill people instantly. Why am I giving extra damage or to
No,
this and that?
the thing
Yeah,
Because
is,
a
them
stealth
lot
game
said it
is
perfectly though.
the thing.
How I was thinking.
Oh, how did Gut
yeah,
say
they
it?
throw in a
He
loot
said they
system.
throw in loot systems to extend the game, but it ends up getting annoying. That's
Yeah,
very true.
because
That's very true.
in Edward Kenway, we'll use that as an
Oh,
example
that was
because
a
that's the
bad
gold
man one.
standard.
That's a bad man one. Yeah, go on.
That's the gold standard. From then on,
Man, like
it
CB.
started heading in a different direction. Actually, no. So Evie Fry and
Jacob Fry.
even that one,
That one was alright.
Assassin's Creed Syndicate.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the last time where they had it normally. You
Yeah, it
pick
was
up
just
your
normal.
better weapon. If the weapon's better than the one you have, you pick it up, you go about your
You
business.
roll with it.
You've
Yeah,
got
it's
skills, you've
simple.
got little perks there that you can upgrade on. That's fine.
Yeah.
Boom. Simple system for a simple mechanic. And that was the beauty of Assassin's Creed, right? You could fight your way out loud,
Yeah, yeah.
or you could go in because
Stealthy.
there were um enemies that you couldn't one shot with your blade. You couldn't like
Yeah, yeah,
one
yeah,
shot
yeah. You
certain
couldn't
enemies.
like the big guy. You'd wound him. You wouldn't
You wound
really.
him, but you
Yeah,
won't
yeah,
kill him.
yeah. You won't
So
kill him.
I understand that fact. And obviously in the newer games, when you get certain perks, you can one shot, as many people, you can one shot most of the what you call it, the
The
enemy.
enemies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But even the leveling system is, and then they have the cheek to
Perfectly, Nathan. It does it perfectly. But yeah, but yeah,
they have
let's not gas
Oh,
it.
Ghost. Yeah.
Yeah, let me not gas it. Go on. Sorry, Grace. Continue.
they
Sorry,
have
bro.
the cheek to give you XP boosters in the microtransaction section.
Oh, mate.
And then what they'll
Yeah.
do is, you know, they will so your level, that as you're going through the story,
Yeah,
the levels of where you're going,
yeah,
like you'll be underpowered, right?
yeah.
So it'll be a lot more of a challenge for you. It's not like, you see what you used to do, Face, where you used to try and train up and then run up in
The levels I'm not supposed to
um
be at. Yeah, yeah, and try
you're
and
not
train from
supposed to
there.
be at,
Yeah, yeah.
and
I
then
used to
try to
always do
train.
that.
It won't
Yeah.
work
Get
in
good
these
loot.
games. In these recent Assassin's Creed games, you have to, especially Odyssey. You, it's almost whereby they force you to consider buying XP boosts
Ubisoft are going down that route. They're doing that
because
now.
it's cheap. It was very cheap. As in Odyssey was the most cheeky of the three new games. Origins, it wasn't bad. Origins, you could somewhat work your way organically. In this new one, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, it feels a bit more
Oh, come
organic,
on,
like
Chris.
they've improved it a bit more.
I
But
saw a lot
Odyssey,
of combat though, Grease. Sorry.
I saw
I
too
yeah,
didn't
no, no,
much
see
no.
I
combat. There
didn't
was
see a
too
lot of
much.
like assassinations and stuff.
Yeah, there
I
was
just
too
saw
Well,
him
much.
out there in the field,
so I
just
wasn't
swinging.
Fam,
the
I
only
see a man. Why is a man jumping and throwing two axes at enemy in a stealth game? I'm sorry. Whoa. This is not Devil May Cry. This is
yeah,
Assassin's Creed Valhalla. This is a stealth game.
yeah,
You are an assassin, not the proof's in the
yeah.
name. You're an assassin. You are not a warrior up front
In the
Yeah,
field
but
in
like
the
that's
that.
field.
Yeah.
that's the thing. That's the thing, though. Face. So with a lot of their stories, the further back they go,
Oh
the
yeah, yeah. You
less
said this.
The less
assassiny it
assassin.
gets,
It was
because
stupid.
because
Call it a
of
different game then. Be a different
Then
so
they
game.
just yeah.
so the
Vikings.
origins. So I feel like they're explaining the origins of a lot of what's happening in the future. If you get what I'm saying. So with Assassin's Creed Origins, we saw how the Brotherhood was even created in the first place. You understand? So we saw they went back in time. The further back it goes, that's another thing that I'm not too sure about. The further back it goes, the more supernatural it gets. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about, looking
Dire
at
Wolves.
the
Why were there dire wolves in that one? I don't get it. Big up my boy
no,
Chris.
that was more
Come on,
I feel
man,
like the
Big
like
up
dire
Nick,
wolf,
Nick.
that was
man,
more
like
of a
Tyrion.
Big
that
up
was more
Rebecca.
of
Big up
a
Tyrion.
yeah,
Yeah.
Come
big up
on,
Rebecca, big up Tyrion, big up Nick,
man, like Nick.
man like Chris, man like
Chris
Nathan Dark,
in the building.
big up the people. Big up CD Stanley, I didn't see you
CD
there. Big up
Stanley.
you.
Come
Big up
on,
Co-op Deville. Big
Yeah,
up
big up Coupe de
Co-op
Ville as
big up
well.
Deville.
Rebecca. Come on,
Coupe de Ville in the building. Coupe de Ville said something
Coupe de Ville.
very, very apparent.
Yeah,
Very
Yeah,
apparent.
Deville.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very apparent. But that's anyway. We can keep
But
going on
yeah.
that.
But
But
yeah,
yeah,
sorry, no. But yeah, no, so my gripes, I'm rambling right now.
yeah,
Apologies. My gripes are pretty much I feel like this direction they've gone in with Assassin's Creed
swagged
is
it.
is what taking away the essence of what Assassin's Creed actually is and what it was. And yeah, that's my and then also another thing, why
Mm.
haven't they gone to Japan as well?
Yeah,
Like the birthplace
like the stealth didn't
of
start there. Like it didn't
assassins,
start there. Like ninjas,
like
fam. They started
like
this thing.
like
What?
they had a whole like they've gone everywhere, bro. They went to Africa.
Yeah, they went to
mm,
Africa. Yeah, you know what?
Like
And that
they've
was the
gone
worst
they've gone
one for
everywhere.
me. That was the
everywhere.
worst one.
They've gone everywhere,
That
right?
that kicked me off the franchise. That one that took me out. I was done.
I
No,
kind of Brotherhood
me
still.
personally, I loved it
I
because
was
it's
out.
like I love the fact that it was a black man that started the Brotherhood. I actually loved that. I found that quite humorous, but at the same time, it's like why like they did that 2.5D short story in China,
Oh yeah, they
but
tried it. Yeah, they tried
it's like
2.5T. Yeah, they
guys,
tried it. They
like
tried it. They tried it.
aren't there no stories in Japan? Aren't there no stories in the
Yeah,
East Asian sector? Like there's so many stories they could tell, and I just think, like, what are we doing?
Who started
What are
this?
we doing?
But who started this assassins thing, Josh? Who was the assassins? Who are the? You know what? Google. Who? No, not H. Who was the first stealth assassins?
that's a good question.
The first stealth assassins were
Yeah,
ninjas.
no, you're
Ninjas.
They were ninjas. They were ninjas
I mean, that's what
in
hi-
history. Let me say,
history
Hmm.
says that it was the ninjas.
yeah,
That's
history
what that's
says
what
that it
that's
was
what history
ninjas.
says.
They started this.
Is it? Is it? Yo, Kenny, what's good, bro?
Kenny was goody
What's good?
good.
What's
Like
good? What's
Kenny
good?
Ken.
What are you
Yeah,
saying?
what was? But
But the
I mean,
gut said Greeks poisons, but those are assassinations with tools. I mean, assassin. Well, technically, ninjas are using
yeah,
stuff,
They did
but
ninja tools. Yeah.
they're
assassins
quite.
with your hands at
But
least.
the art
The art
of
of assassination.
quietly dispatching your enemies
Our ninja started that.
with no trace or without being seen.
Mm.
The history books would say um the Asians on that the Oriental the
All right,
Asians
big
on
up
that
combo
side.
red. Little details on the map in a shooting games that catch your ankles and kill your movement speed. Ah, you're talking about little traps. Like
Yeah.
there's some spikes on the floor that you can throw
Yeah.
in Ghost,
In goes.
and yeah, if they step on it, it slows the enemy down. Yeah, you mean on the
Hmm.
Oh
reverse
yeah,
way. Yeah.
yeah.
Hey, pick up my boy Matt
And
Hunter
that
in the
map.
building. Um,
Bandana in the building. I suggest you three check out Project DT gameplay. Did we see that?
I pick up my brother Nichigo.
Nichigo, what's good,
What
bro?
was I saying? What was the chat saying? The chat was saying some other stuff.
Yes.
Rebecca said, yeah, the
Mm.
stealth aspect of Assassin's Creed is gone. Guts
Yeah.
Guts and Josh said fetch quests. Fetch quests.
Fetch
Ooh,
Yeah,
quests.
go
yeah,
and get this.
fetch quest
Escort
Yeah.
missions as
like
well.
Japanese RPGs are
Yeah,
notorious for
there.
this.
You'll play
Man,
up.
that
Ooh,
You'll
E-Tam
play
was
like
good.
3/4 of the game with a fetch quest. I pick up my brother Utam
ooh,
in the building.
time in the building. I don't know. Kenny, we'll have a look. I feel like I've seen it,
Mm.
but we'll have a look though.
Yeah, fetch quest is a joke, bruv. They are a joke, especially in Japanese RPGs.
Yeah.
Oh my
I
god,
have
it's
a
like
Yeah,
gripe. One gripe with
go on,
Ghost.
Gully.
go on.
Like the survival mode. It's not
Mm.
really survival, is it?
It's
It's like a capture
yeah.
the flag type
Yeah,
of
it's capture the
Who
area. Yeah, it's not
who
capture the
wave.
area.
whose idea was that?
Yeah,
Yeah, whose idea
yeah.
was that?
It's
Like,
not
bro,
waves.
like this is
Yeah,
not waves. This is capture the
It's
flag.
not waves.
Like,
Yeah,
it's a beat 'em up.
the game had
Okay,
good potential as well.
Project
If it's
Project
got
PE.
waves, yeah,
bro,
I'll,
like
I'll log that one. I'll log that one and have a look,
I
Kenny,
didn't understand that one why they did that.
Kenny's on a roll with the suggestion. So yeah,
with the
What he
suggestion.
saying?
Yeah,
yeah,
He's on a
you're
roll.
you're on a roll, Kenny. You're on a
He's
roll with
definite.
suggestions.
He's definitely on a roll with
Keep them
them, man.
coming, keep
But
them
yeah,
coming. But yeah, that is so apparent. They
yeah, it's weird.
called
It's weird.
survival capture the flag.
Yeah, conquest basically.
Yeah,
Conquest.
Yeah, it's conquest basically.
like whose
Yeah,
idea was that?
Whose idea
Like,
yeah,
so
it's
they put
weird.
it in the
for
game,
a
and then
samurai game?
someone said, "What we're gonna call it? We're gonna call it survival." What?
Yeah,
Survival, yeah.
That's brilliant.
it's like
That's brilliant. But
like
like guys,
guys.
and there was a guy in the back in his head thinking, "Yeah, that doesn't really make sense." But I'm not gonna say nothing because the room's going mad. So I'm gonna
Yeah,
read the.
You know there was a guy in it.
Yeah. So I'm gonna read the room, and I'm just gonna go, yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Read
yeah,
the room
yeah,
and
yeah,
clap.
yeah, and
Yeah,
clap. So yeah,
yeah.
I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that.
Mm,
Yeah.
another
that's funny.
another one of my gaming gripes, but this is not in a specific game. This is
Hmm.
this is this is with the gaming community as a whole.
Oh, the gaming community.
Yeah, I've got a gripe.
Okay,
Right,
go on.
particularly, I've got two gripes, but I'm gonna say only one now. Particularly
Hmm.
with this one, I've noticed from the Apex community.
Okay.
A
Yeah.
lot of Apex pro players, a lot of
Hmm.
Apex like bingers, like
Hmm.
the ones that don't do nothing else, they just play Apex,
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
have been taken to Twitter and they've been saying, "I hate Apex." Now, my gripe is not the fact that you should hate Apex or you should not like Apex. That's not my gripe. My gripe is
Okay.
this: play something else. That is my
Hmm.
gripe. These are the
Hmm.
people that will constantly post Apex content. Constantly
Hmm. Hmm.
Apex.
Broaden your horizons,
Broaden
guys.
your horizons. Play
Hmm.
something else. That is annoying. You're gonna keep
Hmm.
constantly complaining about Apex, but you're
But
continually
you
playing
continue playing.
Apex.
Yeah.
Stop playing it. Stop. If you say,
Yes.
"Oh, Apex has gone downhill," okay, play something else. Play Fortnite or something else. If you have to play a first-person shooter as a battle royale,
Okay.
play Warzone.
Just
It's
stop
like
slandering the
just
game,
stop.
innit?
Don't
Yeah.
slander the
So,
game. Like,
Yeah.
mm.
don't slander the game
Who's
like
my
that. Like, but
yeah.
no, you're
especially
slandering the game you play. It's stupid,
especially when the devs actually actively engage with the
bro.
community and at least they listen
They
and they
try.
do things.
Now, I'll be honest with that one. They try, but they do their own thing because you know who the parent company is. We're not going to
Of
get into
course.
that, but yeah,
Hmm.
the parent company
Yeah,
says,
of
"Hey,
course.
no, they're not doing it." In it, simple as.
Hmm.
But like, it's just annoying at the fact that you play Apex every day. We
Hmm.
can see you play Apex every day because the last post underneath the "I hate Apex" post, you've posted an Apex clip,
Hmm.
so we can tell Apex is your favorite game.
Hmm.
Either just play it or play something else. There are points
Hmm.
when, you know what, I've sometimes gone through parts in my gaming
Mm,
history that when I've played one game for a very long time.
mm.
Yeah, and then I
Rebecca.
what?
Yeah, I know Rebecca just hit it. Could you
But
say
for
you're a
but s-
gamer if you
Yeah,
only
you
play
could.
Apex?
Then you can't say you're a
If you
gamer.
only play Apex, could you say you're a gamer? You
Yeah,
can't.
those
uh,
people they will complain about anything they play. They
you know what? I'm
no,
not.
but
You know
yeah,
what they
but no,
call it?
no.
They
You know
say
what? Do you know what it is? Do you know what it is, Coupe de Ville? I don't mind you having a gripe on a game you like because I have gripes with Apex. I have gripes with many games. I have gripes
many
with
Yeah.
games.
with GTA, and I can honestly say I played GTA for nearly 2 years straight. Yeah,
Mm,
and I have
yeah,
gripes
yeah.
with it. Yeah,
Mm.
You
I
got to
don't
take the
mind you
good with the
having
bad,
gripes.
though.
Exactly, I don't mind you having gripes with that particular part of game. But all of
Mm.
this, I hate Apex. This game is rubbish.
Yeah, you're lying
You're
though because
Yeah,
lying
you're
like,
playing it.
because you're playing it. You're
Yeah, don't
lying.
yeah.
lie.
And
You
then, do
can't
you know
say
what it is?
GTA is
You
rubbish,
can't say and then you have to
and you
just
can't say it's worth £5.
yeah, you have to
You know what I
with
mean?
when you're a gamer that only plays one game, you really have to play other games once in a blue moon. You really do because you become toxic on that game now. That's the issue. You start looking at stupid little things like something dumb. Oh, Caustic skin is too dark. I couldn't see him. What? Blood. What are you talking about? Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, it's just silly things like that. But that I only brought that up because I noticed it in that community, but then I noticed it in other
Okay.
communities as well. I noticed it in the FIFA community too. I hate FIFA, but yeah, I still play it. I hate FIFA. I, I still play it. So I'm one of those culprits. I'm gonna be honest. I'm one of those guys in that game. I'm one of them. Yeah. But the thing with me, I play other things. I don't play
Yeah,
FIFA
so
all the time. I play other things to stop. Do you know what I'm trying to
Hmm.
say?
and the thing is with FIFA as well, we'll use FIFA as an example. FIFA has, you know, different it's got a legacy of games behind it that you can compare to.
Hmm.
Like like literally you can go back to FIFA 20. You
But
can
could
go
you
back
say
to
it's
FIFA
evolved,
19.
or is it just
Yeah,
the
yeah,
same
that thing
thing?
hasn't, but that hasn't evolved. That blatantly hasn't
You know what I'm
evolved.
Yeah,
saying?
so what I was basically trying to get at was
Yeah.
anybody that's griping about FIFA 21, they have a reference point to go back to,
At
you know.
Hmm.
least,
At least your
Yeah.
argument
The
can be
catalog.
more informed compared to a game that's basically new,
yeah, like
pretty much.
Apex. Like
Apex is the first game
it's the only
they've
one in the franchise. You know what I'm trying
it's
to
the
say?
only one. So, you know, they're building upon that. So I feel like people should be a bit more. So basically, I'm just saying to the people that, you know, do it to FIFA, we can understand because there's a legacy behind FIFA.
Yeah,
Apex, you can nitpick at Apex, but there's no reference to go back to. Like,
yeah. You've
There's
got no
nothing.
the
Yeah.
reference.
You
previous,
can't
the
refer it to Fortnite.
Yeah, because it's a
no,
different game. Even though they're the
It's
you
same
know,
genre,
yeah.
it's still a
True. It's
different
true.
game. Like,
completely different game, fam. Yeah,
ah,
it's
boys, I'm
mm,
sorry. I'm sorry to cut you,
Yeah.
but boys, I've got one gripe in my head that I have to say. Yeah,
go
Yeah.
on.
I one. Ooh, that was very interesting, guts. Isn't Apex
It's
part of
not.
Titanfall? It
It's
is
not.
it.
It's not.
No, it actually
It's
is.
not.
It
It
is part of
stemmed
Titanfall.
from it.
No, no, it is part of Titanfall. Apex is the time before Titanfall, the war began. It is actually part of the series. It is. Read up on it.
Oh,
Oh
oh,
wow.
So
so
Okay.
it
Apex
No, I
actually.
is
believe you.
beforehand. This is what's happening before. Yeah, before
Oh,
Titanfall kicked off. That's what Apex is.
jeez. Okay.
Okay, so
Yeah,
Apex is just before it all,
yeah, it's
before the
happened
story in
before all of that. Yeah, before
Titanfall.
all of that. You get what I'm trying to say?
Ah,
That's what I
Oh,
heard
I
anyway.
didn't know that.
But what?
that's interesting.
One more gripe.
Even though the guns are a lot more uh
Yeah, you got to make him exciting though. It's battle
They got
yeah,
royale,
a
innit?
few. They got the same guns.
They're the
the
same
guns
though.
are a lot more high tech in
Yeah.
Apex than
No,
they are in
oh no,
Titanfall.
No, they got
Titanfall.
a lot of the
The
guns are the
alternator,
same.
the alternator in Titanfall is probably better than
Is
the
it
one in
really?
Apex. Yeah,
Okay.
alternator Titanfall shoots quick. The other one in Apex shoots a bit slow. But one more grab, and I'm just gonna get this one out of the way,
Mm-hmm.
so I don't have to speak
Yeah.
about it ever again.
Can hear.
Okay,
Yeah.
developers that no, developers that overcomplicate things for no reason. I seriously
Um.
hate it. Yeah, I don't like it. It's stupid.
Overcomplicates things like what?
Example, an example of a grab I've been saying for so many years. Yeah, Smash Brothers don't have a deep head.
Oh, okay.
Why?
It's
Explain why.
analog and digital.
Uh, Josh will get on his high horse and say, "You need to tilt." No, I don't. I don't. Just run. No one walks in Smash Brothers. Who is walking? Stop. Just run. Simple things. Like, and it's not just aimed at Nintendo. It's aimed at even
Hmm.
back to what Grease was saying about 2.51% in Assassin's Creed. You're overcomplicating it for no reason. No
Yeah.
one asked for
Yeah,
this.
and
Oh
it's
gosh,
just
I've got one for you, Face. Dragon's Crown.
Oh!
They
oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
overcomplicated that
Like
one.
Oh!
Oh my
all you
gosh.
guys, all you developers that make people get to a certain level before they're able to play with their friends. That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah.
Why?
That is the dumbest experience.
Even
And
the stories and the going the back and forth, and there was
the
no
hurdles.
point. Do you know what I mean? You go one way. There's no need to go back and forth so much.
I don't even, you know what? I don't even like the story. I don't care about. I don't even care about the
Yeah, that
story.
was mad.
It's just the mechanic of getting to a certain, like, guys,
Why?
if you're gonna put multiplayer, just do it from the
Just put it
beginning.
straight
Let
from the
us
get
all
go,
play from the beginning.
from
Why
the
do I
jump
need to wait for my boy to get
to
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 level
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 15 or
12.
12
so
or something?
12.
Like,
It's
why?
stupid that they did
Why?
the same thing
There's
in
no
Genshin
reason for
Impact,
it.
the
It
same thing
doesn't.
in Kurt's Pell, the same thing. I don't want to, there was
Yeah,
no reason
Kurt's
to
belt.
do that.
It doesn't. It doesn't do anything for the game. It doesn't
Mm,
do anything. Genshin
no,
Impact, same thing. It doesn't do anything. It's not a tutorial because you give tutorials at the beginning. So what
yes.
is it for?
What is
Why
it for?
can't I just
And why
Why?
can't we
play
do,
Why?
and why
at
can't
the
we do the
beginning?
tutorial together?
Yeah,
Let's just do the tutorial together, innit?
yeah.
What?
Yeah.
It's
Why
a.
not?
Some people say it's a nitpick. Okay, cool, but I'm gonna nitpick
That's
that
not a nitpick.
because
That's not a nitpick. It's a fact, bro. It's stupid. I'm
Hmm.
just to
I
be
don't
honest.
understand.
It's stupid.
I don't get it.
Hey, what's
I
going
don't.
on, Wizzy? With wonderful. What's happening,
Yo, yo, yo,
brother?
yo, yo. What's good?
How you
Hey.
doing, my guy? Matt Hunter says games
Yeah.
that don't allow you to be overpowered in lower level area. Hey, my brother Mugetsu.
Yeah,
Bugetsu.
that's another grab of mine, like level scaling.
Yeah.
Like it's good and it's bad. Like it's good and bad, but the way Matt just pointed it out, and that's a bad way.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
but
Nah.
they got teleported in the future.
Do you
Okay.
know? Do you know what, Matt?
It gets confusing, especially
It's
when you join each other's
confusing
worlds. If I join
because
your world face, you're over, you're high
Games
level
that
than
don't
me,
allow you to be
do you know
overpowered.
what it is? Do you remember that time me
and
and
like
you
it
played
gets.
Borderlands Grease for the first time? Me and you played Borderlands
Mhm.
Grease for the first time,
Mhm.
yeah? Right? And I
Mhm.
think you was doing a new character and I was
Mhm.
super strong. I was running around
Yeah,
shooting
he
people
was running
once.
around
Bat, bat,
wiping
bat,
people
bat.
out. Mm.
Wasn't that a bit boring for you though?
Yeah, because you were there.
Hmm.
Yeah, so
So
that's why.
I think Borderlands, what they did in the new one, I think when you come back to my world, if I'm lower than you would
Scale
still
down.
see your
Oh,
characters. All the enemies you see will still be on par with you. But what I will see is enemies will be on par with me.
Oh, okay.
I think
But
that's the way they've done it.
yeah,
but,
because sometimes, Matt, it does get a bit boring. Like a man can't just be turned. And you know what? I bet you know there's bare people that cheat games. Like look at what we did with. Look at what we did. What we did for my
um,
brother-in-law. Yeah, right. He started Monster Hunter. He started it, and when he started
okay,
it, we run up to help him through the story quickly so he could get to Iceborne. We
you
slapped up
slap the
every single
monster.
monster. We slapped them so quickly because we were OP.
Two
Like we're
slaps.
dumb. Like our thing is dumb. Like it's dumb.
Okay, yeah, Chris is saying I'm right. So in Borderlands 3, they scale
Hmm.
your enemies to whatever level you are.
That's good. That's okay.
I don't
So
mind that. Yeah.
I
face,
don't mind it.
you if you're higher than me, you'll be seeing your enemies at a certain level for you.
Matt
But
said
I'll be seeing my enemies at a certain level for me.
Oh, that's sick. How
Matt
did they
said
pull
that's
that
the fun
off?
of it. But then in regards to that, if you want to go and slap up dons that are like lower level, you could there is always a part in that game where there's lower level dons. In it. Like there's parts in Pandora in Borderlands that is just never gonna catch up to my level. Yeah, they might have scaled them up a bit since I've gone through the game, but I know I'm
Mhm.
gonna slap them very very quickly,
Oh,
regardless
it's
of whose
fixed.
world it is. Yeah, it's fixed at a point. It gets fixed to a certain point.
There's a cap on the area.
Yeah, so
But then
that one I'm on the fence with that one.
it depends on your difficulty though. So if you have a difficulty, because apparently there are difficult, like obviously when you clock the game, there's another difficulty on top of that.
Hmm.
Mm.
I forgot what they call it in Borderlands 3. I think there's tiers. Chris showed me one time like there's world levels. So the higher up you go, the worse in terms of level and strength the enemies get. So I guess that's the replayability aspect
What,
of it.
like a
But
prestige kind of thing, or not? That's like your weapons.
so it's more so like, you see, if you're playing a game at level at world tier 1,
Mm-hmm.
like you see, like, do you remember Division where you had the world tiers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in world tier 1, you're playing, the
Another
enemies at that level.
stupid thing, but in it, go and
So when you
continue.
go to world tier 2, those same enemies are a little more stronger and a lot, not a little more, a lot more stronger and a lot more difficult to shoot against.
Mm-hmm.
But obviously your gear in world tier 2 will be
Mm-hmm.
a lot higher and a lot more than world tier 1, and pretty
Yeah, yeah,
much.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I hear you.
Hmm. It's that one. That one. I'm on the fence with
Wait,
that one.
what did King say? He said, I took note.
Yeah.
I took notes. Oh, he said, told me
So,
to say that one of his gripes is difficulty levels in games. Like how the higher the difficulty level is, there are things
that
that make
make
it
it more
tedious.
tedious. I
Okay, like how low damage done to enemies and increased damage done to you. The AI doesn't adapt to anything.
I get what you mean. Yeah, you didn't change the AI, you just changed the values. You changed the values instead of
The way
changing
the
the,
AI
the
moves,
AI move.
the
Yeah.
way the
So
AI.
values are just different. But
Oh,
then you get me. Like I like Streets of Rage's difficulty or mania mode because you can tell they're a lot more aggressive and there is more of them.
There's more of them, yeah.
There's more of
what
them and
what
they're more
What
aggressive.
You
Dre
can
said.
see in it.
Dre said,
But,
but
but wait.
then when the level's high, it makes it harder for you. But
Because of
then
the
the
low-
person with the lower is the one which is gonna kill them.
I didn't get that one, but I kind of understand what you mean, son.
Oh, I think
I kind of
if you're
understand.
still talking about Borderlands, are you still talking about Borderlands, Dre?
Yeah. Oh, geek in the building. My problem is that
Geek in
Faith
the
is.
What?
building.
Man, like geek in the
This brother
building.
gave.
Look
I
what he
love
said.
this.
He said donut, you know. You know what it is? It's because I taught. It's because I taught Geek how to play Apex. He's
You
still
see, oh
salty about
god,
Oh.
that. He's salty about that. It's all right, Geek. It's fine.
it's the apex.
It's fine.
It's
It's
the
fine.
apex.
It's fine. What we get to say,
Thank you,
that's
geek.
honestly
Thank
a
you.
whole. That's honestly a whole YouTube video. Fellas. That's what he said.
Yeah,
That's just a
no, for
whole
real.
video.
Mm,
Hmm.
There are
yeah.
more on Arcade Mania than Story Mania. Oh, it gets even worse on Arcade Mania. So they really want to kill you in Arcade Mania.
Mm.
Look, all right, Rebecca. The lack of diversity in The
In
Sims. The
Sims,
ratio
the
of
rate of
lighter and
light to
darker
the
skin
darkest
tones a
skin tones is a
disgrace.
disgrace.
I
Same
think
as
that's in
European
every
You
heritage.
game,
know
though.
what? That's what I was gonna say,
That's
Gully.
in every
Yeah,
game,
I feel
That is
Rebecca.
like.
You
in
hit it.
every game.
There's a lack of
Come on, Love Geek, man, always.
customization,
Yeah, that
skin
one.
tones,
I don't.
hairstyles.
You know what, Rebecca? Big man thing. I'm not, I don't even want to out them like this, but I have to out them because they're the worst for it. The Japanese RPG lot are the worst for it. They
Yeah, you know.
I haven't
really forget
noticed.
us. They forget us a lot. They forget
They
Nah,
us a
you
lot,
know,
you know.
there ain't no fades and high
you
tops.
know who's
Yeah.
terrible. You know who's terrible with hairstyles? Ubisoft.
Oh,
Their hairstyles in general, not just for
like
like
in general.
black people and ethnics. I'm talking in general, like the white guy hairstyles, the black girl hairstyles, the black
Oh,
guy hairstyles.
like
Yeah.
All
everyone.
these
Not
different.
even like just literally everyone in
It's
it.
so bad. It's so bad.
It's
Like,
terrible, isn't it?
guys,
Terrible.
put some effort into the hairstyles at least. You put
Mhm.
effort into the worlds. They're one of the best when
Yeah.
it comes to making worlds, open worlds. Put the effort
How
into
is it
the.
in GTA? Like you got the cutscene, you got the fade.
Yeah.
Franklin's got the fade, but then
Yeah.
you can't get the fade
You can't
in
get
the
the
Yeah,
fade in
so
barbershop.
the
in
barbershop.
You
Like
can get
they
the
did it.
one
They
level.
gave, like, even in GTA, like, there's no that's why people are so happy with the way Miles Morales' hair looked, because it
Hmm.
really looked nice, like the way
yeah.
they shaved him up and they cut him up and everything. It proper
Do,
looked sick.
but
But
you know what though? Just like what my
mm,
missus just said. I think I've said this before. I like to say it
something
again.
Apex is doing.
Respawn, guys.
Yeah,
Mm,
facts.
Character
Yeah.
diversity in Apex Legends
Apex.
is
Yeah.
A1. Other developers need to look at what they've done, and you know what it is?
Crypto
Bec-
swag with the braids and the trainers,
oh,
man.
because Apex is such a high competitive game, right? It's a
Mm-hmm.
high competitive game, and the gameplay is what it's all about. I
Mm.
feel that part of Apex, the
Take care.
diversity.
Thank you
Take
so
care,
Take
much,
care,
geek. Thank
bro.
you,
geek.
my bro. The diversity, people overlook it. They're not looking at.
Yeah, they're
Oh
not
my
looking
god,
there.
there are people in this game that are in no games. An
Yeah,
Asian girl from London. Wow. How many
don't
games
get
is
me
she in?
don't get me wrong, guts.
Mm.
At the end of the day, like
They need
that,
to do their research in
they're
it, Grease.
the Japan. You know what I'm saying, Gully? Like the Japanese, like they, I don't know. Recently, they've been
what's wrong?
trying.
What's wrong with Chris? Yeah, I'm bored. So
Recently they've been trying. They've been trying to, implement certain things in there. I see a couple hairstyles that black guys would have in there, and then, they do. But it's obviously their games are meant for that side of the world for the most part.
yeah, it's meant for them. Like they make it for
For
their
the most
culture.
for the
It's mostly
most
Mhm.
part,
about their culture, which I understand.
yeah.
But then,
Which I get it,
but then,
but for,
if I can make,
if they're doing if they're because the thing is, I think nowadays they're kind of taking into consideration the rest of the world, which is good. I
yeah, which
think.
is good.
I think they're looking over the fence and seeing
We
that there
need
are so
more of
many
that.
different
We
players.
need more of that. We need more of that. We need more
Yeah,
of that.
just
Everyone looking at the
We
world, looking
do.
at all
yeah,
the
look over the
world.
fence. Just have a look out the window.
Like
You get
Yeah.
me? See
we
what's
need
going on
more. We
outside.
need more games like that. I don't want to make it sound biased. I don't want to make it sound biased, but I'm just going to be real. We need more games in Africa. We need more games that are based in the Caribbean. How many games are based in the Caribbean?
I mean, those. I
Um,
feel. I feel
I
like. I
couldn't
feel.
think of one.
I
How
feel like.
how
I
many
feel
games are
like.
based in like literally in India itself? Like how many
Yeah.
games are based in
I mean,
No, it's true,
Asian.
literally
Plays. It's
No,
like
you
true.
know what?
a place
I
like
think.
See
Guadeloupe
what you're
or
saying.
like come on, like
I
let's
think. You know what?
look at the
I
world,
will.
innit?
I think. I
Mm.
think a lot of developers are trying to do that now. I think a lot of stuff is on the come up, and there's a lot of games that are out there, and there's a lot of things. It's just that they just need a lot of that stuff is indie stuff, so they just need the push to be seen. Like we're here, sort of thing. Like because they're there though. But
Mhm.
like I do have a look, and I do
Matt
have a see.
Matt
I
has a
hear what.
point. Matt has a
Yeah,
point.
he's
You know,
saying. I hear what he's saying.
Matt has a
Mm,
point. Do you know what it is?
It's too sensitive,
It's
and
too
like for you to
sensitive. That's a fact, Gully.
portray a culture or anything, another
yeah,
country,
I think
you're gonna upset somebody. You know what I'm saying?
like
It's facts.
I don't like to get into politics, but
Yeah.
I do think that um if you're going to do it, if you're going to do that kind of stuff there, like for example, if Ubisoft is going to make a game in Africa, at least have, you know, the research
Yeah,
there.
research.
Under
Have the
respect as
Yeah,
have
it's
well.
the
too
have the
easy.
respect
Don't.
have the
Yeah.
respect and the research there. Like for example, Origins was good.
No, you
Like
know what? You know
they
what
kind
though?
of
Mm.
huh?
They should take a leaf out of. Do you know what? See now, this is another issue. So now, I was about to say they should take a leaf out of Sucker Punch's book, but then Sucker Punch got flack because the Mongols were from a certain place. I'm not trying to get too into it because I don't want to get into it in
Okay.
politics like that. That's not what
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
channel's about.
Yeah, but
But
No.
the Mongols are from a certain place, and they were like, you're portraying the Mongols to be this, but they wasn't like this. Where the Mongols are from, the people from there are like, yo, nah. But what I heard was, away from that, apparently they did a lot of research on the actual island Tsushima, and they really did implement things that are on the actual island. Even though they were telling their own story
mm,
about a ghost, do you know what I'm saying?
Mm.
They really
mm,
did study Tsushima a lot
Yeah.
itself,
mm,
which is a good thing. That if you're gonna, like Greasy was saying, if you're gonna base a game somewhere, make sure you study it. You get
yeah,
me?
research.
Make sure you study it.
Just
And you know what?
research it. Yeah.
You know what, Josh? And then you know what? Yeah, you know what, Josh, Chris? It's true, bruv. It's too easy to offend people now.
It's too
Like
like
we need to just
the
allow.
game was
Yeah.
set. The
We
game was
want.
set in Africa, right? That we're speaking to that Resident Evil 5 game. The game was set in Africa. That's where, in fact, like that's where they got, the plant, or if you know the story, that's where they got the plant to even start making all these bio weapons and things from. They got the flower was in Africa, right? Where the
Okay.
flower they
Yeah,
wanted to
like how
use.
can that be racist, bro? They're in Africa.
It's
There's
it's
black people
it's
there.
not race. It's there's it's like
Whose
people
idea
are
was that?
like people are, you know they're reaching with a lot of things.
Reaching.
That's my issue, because there are a lot of real issues that are going on, and I feel like when you nitpick at things like this, everybody's just going to say, you know what, the boy who cried wolf, because it's like you're
Mm.
crying over things that don't make sense. The story, I use RE5 because that's actually a great example. Like the Resident Evil 5 story, it started in
Oh, my brother,
essentially
SWPL
Man, I
Gaming.
see.
Hey, my
come
guy,
on,
SWPL.
hey,
Big up my
Oh,
brother.
it's
Thank you, bro.
WPL. Do you know? I thought it was Geek.
Like Balrog.
Mad
SWPL
thing.
gaming, come on, bro.
SWPL. Thank you, bro.
Yeah, that's mad. And he
I'm so
says
used to Geek.
You
he
know what I'm
says
saying?
his grab is Balrog, Elena, and Dudley have blue eyes.
Yeah,
Mad.
like
Yeah, what's
like
going on?
that's
Sorry,
that's
Chris.
that, yeah, but just I feel like there's a bit of a reach in some aspects. Like
Yes,
there's
stop.
certain things that should not be, complained about.
It's like
Like,
you can't scream for diversity, but then when diversity comes at you in a way that you don't like, you're gonna shout the R word. What,
you know what I'm saying? It's a bit
guys?
like,
Can we
guys,
just
what are we doing? But
let
yeah,
it
anyway,
happen? Yeah, but anyway, moving on to another
yeah,
grab because
Hmm.
that one's gonna just go too political, and we don't
it's
want to do
gonna
that on
get
this
to, we
channel.
don't want to do that,
I pick
but
up my brother SWPO Gaming. You get
Yeah,
me?
big
mm,
up. Thank you, bro.
Next week, my brother. Next week, we
Come
there.
on.
We there. We there, my
We're
brother.
there.
that's
We're there.
that's that's the thing. Them guts, just make
Good
good
games.
games. Just make good games. Just make good games. The imagery and the representation will show itself through the game.
Literally,
You
man.
don't need to bash it over people's heads. People are here, people are listening. People won't care. The protagonist for RE5 was a black woman. It was Chris Chris uh Chris Redfield
Yeah.
and Shiva. It was a black girl. Like no one complained about her, but anyway, let me
Mm.
Yeah.
not.
Another
But
gripe.
Yeah.
yeah,
Another gripe. Let's go. Move on to another gripe. We said you got
Yeah.
another one. Galileo Grease.
I got
I've got
another one. I know
I've got
you
millions.
agree with this
I got.
one.
Go on, Gali. Go on.
Auto combos in fighting games and
Mm,
through the pad, innit? Yeah. I don't understand the auto combos in fighting games. He's
mm,
gone.
press,
He's
press.
gone.
I was good. I was good. I had to run around the
Mm,
room.
He's gone.
I'm here. I'm here. I'm
press
here.
one button and do loads.
Yeah, you know what I'm
Fam,
talking about, Face. Do I
Mm,
need to
fam,
explain?
fam,
mm.
fam. Why can a
Do
man
I
press
need to
triangle,
explain?
triangle, triangle and do 3 moves? Go away. You lied. Why? Whose
Yeah.
idea was this?
Why
It is
would you
a
do that?
fighting game. A fighting game. I pick up my brother Wade.
Come on,
Wait,
Wade. Big up, big
hey.
up.
Nah, fam. Oh,
I hear you, Josh. I
God.
know you don't use the auto combos in fight DBZ fighters. I'm not getting at DBZ fighters, by the
Fam,
way.
fam. Look, 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 look. This is how you know Stanley knows me. Goes face. Here we go.
Mm,
Bro,
Yeah,
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, Josh. You know why it doesn't matter? Because the auto combo still can hinder you. It still can hinder you.
yeah,
As soon as someone does an auto combo and there is multiple moves that they can do after the auto combo, it's a hindrance. Like you man say, it's a mix up, and you could always mix it up at the end. So I don't know what you're gonna do at the end of the auto combo. I have to predict every time.
yeah.
No, why am I predicting more than 3 moves? No,
mm.
you
Why?
should not allow to be that. No, no.
Well, it is, but you know, Come on.
Facts, Gully. Wicked gripe. Wicked gripe. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't
Oh,
be.
that's your list.
Fam, auto combos. Auto combos are for beat 'em ups. That is what they are for.
Not
They're
in
not
fighting
for
games.
fighting games. They're for
Mm,
beat 'em ups. Yeah. Don't mix the two up. They're two totally different genres in my eyes. Don't mix
Mm-hmm.
them up. You get me?
Man
Don't
said
mix them
genres.
up. They're two different genres, man. Beat 'em up and a fighting game are two different things. I don't care if you're
Yeah,
fighting
yeah,
in
no,
both of them.
100% facts
I don't
there.
care if you're fighting in both of them. In a oh, we got a comment recently. A comment recently that said beat 'em ups. The way you class a beat 'em up is because you fighting more. You're fighting four or more people at once. That's
Mm-hmm.
a beat 'em up.
Brawler, like I think,
Oh,
yeah, yeah,
brawler.
yeah, yeah.
That's what beat 'em up brawler. I don't know where brawler
Beat 'em up
came from, but
brawler.
fair enough. Yeah, beat 'em
mm,
up brawler.
mm,
A
mm.
fighting game is where you just one on one. You're fighting. That's a fighting game. They're two different things. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Well, I wish I can give you a valid explanation for it, but I can't.
Come on, King-ish. Come
But
on.
let's stupefy. Just mash square and go from combo to exactly guts.
Yes,
That is
yes,
what
that's
my
the
issue
one.
is.
That's the one
Whose
phase.
idea
Going
was
from a
that,
combo to a super move.
fam?
Look at
That is,
Stanley.
that's jarring.
Gully, see what you did. Brawler is
I
like a
knew.
beat 'em up without a story, and it's just verses. I hear that Street Fighter, Makoto, Ibuki, guys, Tekken, the list goes on. The list goes on.
SW said Street Fighter, Makoto, Ibuki guy, strength.
So,
Relentless. Let's go
Smash is
on.
a brawler.
let's keep it moving, though.
Alright.
Let's keep it
You got
moving.
one face?
Okay.
No. Go on, Green. Sorry. No, go on. I got too
Oh,
many, so I'm just gonna.
alright.
Gully said
Um
one for me. Gully said
right.
one for me and
I
him.
know.
Yeah.
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 So this one it's it's an issue with a lot of multiplayer co-op games, but I will use Avengers as an example.
Ooh.
So BOS Limelight, big up.
We got
Yes.
we
All
got
I'm
BOS
saying
in
would
the
be
building.
60 British.
60 British.
Yeah, but go on, go on.
Oh, golly knows me so well.
Good.
So basically, what I've found is there are games where um the missions are so like there's such a lack of content that it's almost disrespectful. It's almost disrespectful the lack of content that develop the laziness in development with games. So, for example, let's use Avengers because that's the recent one to die, right? So, um, Avengers, you're basically playing now. Obviously, you've got the campaign. You go through the campaign. You're doing the
Hmm.
same. It's the repetitiveness. Like
Yeah.
you're doing the same thing every single level. You run here, beat up these guys, run forward, press the button, go there, beat up these guys,
Mm.
press the button, go like, and then a couple cutscenes will give you variety of what's going on in the story. But run, shoot, fight, blah 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 blah, and it's the repetitiveness is so mind numbing,
Hmm.
and because the levels there's no diversity in levels, so you're going through the same thing
Same thing.
over and over again,
Yeah.
Rinse,
over and
repeat.
over again,
Rinse, repeat.
The same
over
Rinse,
and
repeat.
over
scenery.
again.
Rinse, repeat. Rinse,
And then they
repeat.
Similar.
have, and that's just the campaign. And then they have the cheek to make you do that in multiplayer level. But obviously, you can now do it with your friends. So, it's better, isn't it? It's like,
Action version of Quest Fetch
I
of
felt
Fetch
like
Quest.
that with the
Yeah.
division doing the strongholds.
Oh, the division
Kind
was.
of, it
The
felt repetitive.
division was.
But
Oh.
I like the guns.
Do you know what the maddest thing is? The Division 1 was actually way better, in my opinion. Way better. Way better.
Yeah.
the division, because I feel like with Division, it's an open world. So I feel like even though there's certain places you can go to
Ooh,
and
GTA. Ooh, wait, Matt. Whoa.
Yeah, I mean
GTA
GTA,
Online has lots of different things to do. No, man can't tell me that.
Yeah.
No, no,
You
no,
can
fam.
have different
No,
experience,
no, no.
GTA Online than
GTA
GTA on
gives you bare
then
different
story map.
experiences.
The
no,
online
They
but
map
might
and
not
the
be
I
story
see,
great.
map.
I see what,
You
I
can
see
have a
what, I
complete
see
different
what,
experience though.
I see what Matt is saying in the sense that, like, if you're not doing the highs, you're doing what exactly?
You're doing all right. You're doing business, isn't it? You're doing business, isn't it? You got a drugs business
And the
now.
business,
The
and the
drug
But you don't
business.
business.
need to do none of that. You can just go out in the field,
You can go out in the field. You can slap
cause
donnies,
trouble.
cause trouble, fam. You can buy whips, fam. You know how much? Do you know what?
You
Nah,
can
you know
just
what? I
cruise.
have to defend this one. I have to defend this one. You can, bruv,
Me too.
because let me tell you what gives you an example.
Oh,
Content
Destiny.
creators. Content creators are a crazy example of how much you can do in GTA. Content
Yeah,
creators
but then,
are still making content on a game that came out in 2013, and they're
but
still
then,
making new things up to do.
new things that the game didn't give you. The game didn't give you those things. You had to improvise because you've done everything else. That's what I'm
But then you
saying.
still have the ideas to do it. Like let's put it this way, yeah. And when you're going to use us as an example,
Hmm.
Hmm.
how much more improvisation can we do on Streets of Rage? Not much.
I don't
We've
think.
rinsed a lot of Streets of
I
Rage
feel like we've
stuff.
done.
Yeah,
I
we
feel like
have.
we've like people in the chat are even saying, you know, yo, let's go,
Let's not do
speed runs.
let's
Let's
not
not do
do
streets. That's
Streets
how
of Rage.
much we've
Yeah,
done it.
exactly.
So I get what, yeah, I get what you're saying. But GTA though, I feel like GTA. You know what it is? I think it's the
GTA's evolved
fatigue.
differently, bro.
It's the fatigue.
Differently.
Because
It's what you GT is what
I've
you make it. Do you know what I'm
I've
saying? You can
Yeah.
jump on GTA and do nothing, or you can jump on GTA and just get productive.
Nick said I don't even like Streets Rage 4 now. Like, that's
yeah,
just an example of that.
It's
That's
lost
just
it.
an
yeah,
example.
Just example, yeah.
yeah. It's yeah. I mean, yeah. But sorry, I was ranting. But pretty much like games whereby the repetitiveness is so, it's almost nauseating. It's like, but then there are games. Dallas mentioned one I'm guilty of. For example, Destiny. Destiny. I think what keeps people going with Destiny is the feeling, the experience of shooting. Like it's one of the best shooters out there. Now, is it a good game right now? I mean, there's millions of players right now as we speak. But
When you say the best shooter,
when I say the
are
best
you
shooter, I
throwing
mean it's got
every
the
single
best.
first person shooter in there? Every one of them?
Yeah, it's got the best shooting
Ooh.
mechanics at the moment
Nah,
to date.
nah. It's a Halo.
There's
It's a Halo.
Is it
Yeah,
Halo
though?
but
is one of the best
it feels better than Halo.
because Halo
I did like the
hasn't
shooting
Halo
though.
hasn't
I'm not gonna
evolved.
lie.
It feels
I
a
did like it.
Halo at the moment is quite dated.
Yeah, because it hasn't
Yes.
evolved, but it based from something.
Yeah, don't get me wrong, it did, but I feel it's the origin. Well, originator. It's one of the legacies for first-person shooters. It is. That's not even debatable. I think a close second would be Doom. Doom's very good when it comes to shooting, but I feel like
Oh, Master COD. You know what? Halo. I did like Destiny shooting because it was different. It was different. It didn't feel
Outriders
Outriders.
movement.
Outriders movement is cold.
It's cold, isn't it?
I like it.
It's
I
cold.
like it. I do. I like it.
The best. No, but this. I'm trying. I'm not trying not to say this from a biased place, but I'm just trying to be
I
real.
know what you're gonna
The
say.
best shooting in a game is Apex Legends because it's
Come
cold.
on.
It's cold. Do you know
Cold,
how much
cold, cold,
things
cold,
have
cold,
you
cold.
seen a man
The
do?
movement and
Like
fluidity.
while you're shooting and moving, and then a don is
Yeah,
throwing down
Didn't you just jump
but
and
a
a
void.
kill you got face
uh,
Bruv,
uh,
look at the kill I got.
earlier on?
I jumped
Destiny.
with a sniper rifle and just shot man. No scoping, and he was close. He was very
Mm,
close at me. He was very close. Boom! And then I
quick,
slid.
quick, quick.
I slid
Oh,
out.
but the
In
in
split.
first, but the thing is, in first person shooters, the legendary things that people do in those games, I don't think your legendary kills can be testament to the movement of the game. I think that's just your skill.
Yes.
I think that's
Yeah,
what you did
but I'm
face.
saying,
It is.
but I'm
It
saying,
is.
but then that is the
You
game
got skill in
allowing
it,
you to
bro.
do that. That's the
Yeah,
game
but you
allowing you
could
to do that.
you could jump off a building in Battlefield and be parachuting and lenging man on the ground
Yeah, but that's
while you're
dead
on the way down.
because that's
You know?
slow. That's
Yeah,
slow.
it's
I'm
slow,
talking
but it
about
still looks sick,
a
bro.
man
Look at the guy.
falling.
Look at
Look,
the
bruv,
guy
I've
who
seen a Don fall. He's falling. He's got a pistol. He's falling.
Face is feeling proud, isn't
He's
it?
no. This is not me. No, this is someone else. This is a guy. He's falling. He spins. You can't even see the enemy. He spins and shoots him and kills him. But he's just spinning with his mouse. He's just spinning like,
yeah.
and he shoots him. Boom! I can't see no one do that in Call of Duty. I can't see no
No
one do
way.
Nah,
that in
but
other
No way.
Call of
games.
Duty, Call
No,
of
no. Do you
Duty.
know what? You can quick scope in Call of Duty.
Yeah.
There's a lot of quick scoping. I've seen man do it. I've done it a couple times,
I
Yeah,
hear what you're saying,
the,
Boss
but it's not the
Lamb. No,
same
no,
as
no, no. I
Apex.
hear you. I
yeah,
hear you.
POS. Yeah,
But what I'm trying to explain is
It's
it's this it's
FPS.
both FPS. They're both a first person shooter. That's what I'm saying. Like
Mm.
you can't
just the,
say you could put Apex mechanics into a looter shooter. Why can't you? Is that gonna
but
make the
then,
game too big? No. Why can't you? Like I'm
Yeah,
just
it's
saying.
true. It's true, boss.
but we've already got that, and that's called Destiny. We've got that
But
already. Arguably, some people would say arguably it's better.
Destiny's fluidity is nowhere near the level of Apex's. No way. Destiny is too light. Everyone's floating in the air.
Nah,
Floating like
you've gone mad,
spacemen.
bro. Destiny, Destiny,
They float like
Destiny,
spacemen. Lasers.
Destiny. I feel like you know what? It's
Yeah.
interesting. It's that one. That one's an interesting topic. It's an interesting topic. We could get into the nitty gritty and compare.
That is a good topic, actually. You know what? That is a good topic. Actually, that could be a
Mm,
whole podcast. Yeah, the best
yeah,
FPS shooter. Which one is it? Yeah, and they're
Mm.
all in there. Every one of them's in there. Yeah,
first
Yeah,
person
I know my
shooters.
and
favorite.
you know what? Yeah, we have to play the one that we like the most. Oh, but then me and Gully like Apex,
Yeah,
so it's gonna be biased.
Call of Duties.
It's gonna be biased.
Call it,
Yeah,
call
it's
it,
alright.
Man said
call it.
Titanfall's the best. Guts,
Nah,
you have
he's
not
not,
played
bro.
Apex Legends, bro. It's the
Nah, have you
That
next
the
Titan
wave.
Outriders demo is
Titan
awesome.
Titanfall 2?
Now
You
the
know what?
Outriders is cold. That game is sick.
Yeah.
Respawn. If I'm getting my facts correct, some if anybody knows what's going on, correct me if I'm wrong. But Respawn were um employees at Activision, and Respawn pretty much those guys from Respawn, they left Activision to start their own thing, and they called it Respawn.
hmm
They built the double jump and wall run.
Yeah, they did.
Titanfall dropped that first.
Yeah,
No
they
one
did.
had that.
They
The
built
mech,
Yeah.
that
the mech,
first.
the mech thing. I can't remember a game that had it. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like
Man's what we say CS:GO. Yeah, go on. Sorry. Yeah.
yeah. So I feel like that advanced warfare was a spite at Respawn, because that wall jumping, running on the wall, double jump, running off the wall, jumping and shooting and doing all that madness, that was a blatant copy. I feel like Respawn, they started a serious trend with that wall running and
No, they
thing like
started.
that. With
No, those guys are no. Those guys are the movement dons when it comes to first person shooters.
the idea that you could do what you were doing in Titanfall. That's why I'm with Guts when I say
hmm
Titanfall was the best feeling for
Wait,
me.
Okay.
wait, guys. We're talking about one
We
mechanic.
saying Dan so low.
We're
No,
talking
we're
about
talking about the
one
movement in
mechanic.
general.
No,
We're
but
talking
that
about
no.
the movement,
But all I've heard
gunplay.
is, a man talk about running on walls. One mechanic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
gunplay
Let
too.
me explain
And
to you.
double jump.
Guys, let me explain to you why in Apex it's so different.
Okay,
Yes.
No one can run off the walls.
don't talk about the powers then.
No
Talk
one can
about the
run off
gunplay.
walls. No one can run off walls. No one can do none of that silliness. Every single
You
person
can only
can.
double jump from a jump pad.
Yeah, but yeah, that's from a right. If we're
But
staying
that's
away from someone's power, we're staying away from. If we're
yeah,
staying
yeah,
away
yeah,
from
yeah.
someone's power, yeah,
Yes,
right,
yeah.
Less
bro.
than solo.
You know, without that running on wall stuff, how fluid Apex is without it. You
Yeah, but
don't
then
even need it.
Mm,
Yeah, it's so mad. I've seen Dons run up lampposts and bounce off, spin round and kill Dons from
yeah.
a game that you're not
how
even
do you run
supposed
up a
to do that.
lamppost?
You can run up a lamp, bro.
Because he
You know what he's
climbs,
done?
innit?
He
You can
climbed.
climb.
He climbed, and then there's an intricate part where you press a button. Right, if you could press the jump button at the right time, he bounces off whatever he's climbing.
It's
Yeah,
a wall
fam. He
bounce.
run up a lamppost, wall
Oh,
bounce,
yeah,
spun
but
Wall
round, and
bounce.
dusted
you can
man.
do that in Titanfall.
No,
That's just
but
Yes,
that's
you can.
no, but wait. But that is the game mechanic giving you that. Yeah.
Yeah,
But there's not. This is not a mechanic. These are people exploiting the game and using
yeah.
its movement to their
Yes,
advantage. There is
yes,
not
yes,
a
yes.
actual
Well
button
said.
that does this. There's not a
no,
Mhm.
but
button that does this.
you
That's what I'm
just
trying
said
to say.
you just said you're climbing up the wall, right? You're
Right?
climbing up
No,
the
he
wall and you
used
press
wall
X and jump.
climb. He used wall climb, which is one thing
Hmm.
in the game. Next thing in the game is jump. Yeah, that's another thing in the
Okay,
game.
Because
Now,
you would
okay.
wall climb a surface, but if the surface is too high, you're not going to climb it.
that is what I'm
So
trying to say. These are the
you
things.
could jump,
These are the things that make Apex so
but
sick
it's not
because
made for that.
But
it's not made for that,
you've
and you're doing
described
these things in this
Titanfall.
game. No, but it doesn't have that mechanic. But that's what I'm trying to say. There is not a mechanic for this. This is just
Mm.
people using the movement to their advantage and being
Yeah,
creative
yeah,
with
yeah,
it. You can't be
yeah.
creative with something that is put in the game already. You know what I'm
No.
Yeah,
saying?
but if you've what you
Hey,
described.
Lenjotsky!
Jeez,
Wow.
Len
Lenjotsky!
jet ski, what's good,
Jeez.
bro?
Lenjoski.
My
Come
boys in the
on.
building. What's happening, Lenjotsky? Yeah.
Jeez. Long time no see. Long time no
Yeah.
He
see.
talking about those Pathfinder skills. Like Street Fighter, bruv, it's crazy, bruv. The way you can manipulate Apex is mad. You can
Yes.
manipulate it. Do you know what
And
it
there's
is?
12 different legends that you
Oh,
can manipulate.
and there's so many. And then if we're gonna, even though Greece said not to talk about it, but if we're gonna talk about the powers, way you can manipulate powers is mad. It's mad.
Yes.
Do you remember Gully? Do you remember that time I killed that guy by using Horizon's elevation,
What,
and
when he
and
fell
then
off?
and he fell off the map. Yeah,
Yes, bro.
blood. I didn't even mean to do that. It was an accident. I didn't even mean
Yes,
to. I
bro.
dropped it for me to elevate. The guy tried to kill me, and he jumped on the elevation, but didn't know where he was going and fell off the map.
Bruv, he was gone.
Manipulation. This is what I'm trying to say about Apex. There's so much things you can manipulate in that game.
So
It's
many things.
crazy.
But it's the same thing with Titanfall though.
But it's all about the skill of the person face. You
This is
That's
what
can't
true.
I'm
just have the
this is what I'm
ability
saying.
and expect to just run through. You have to have the skill.
No, it's true. It's
You
true.
have to take it. You have to. I would suggest maybe
No,
play.
Apex is not stiff. Just take the sensitivity down up. It's not stiff. Trust me, bro. That game is fluid as hell.
It's not
Yeah,
stiff. It's not
it's
stiff,
not.
bro.
Trust me. Caustic fuse combo. But look, put Slime like nose. The combo
Come
between
on. The
Horizon,
caustic and fuse.
Fuse,
I haven't
and
tried that
Caustic.
combo.
Ah,
I can say many
no,
combos.
many
But
combos, guys. And these are not,
Lifeline and
bro.
Revenant, life and
These
death.
are not in the tutorial. That is what my point is. They're not in the
Yeah,
tutorial.
the
They're
combos like
they're
caustic and Watson.
manipulating the game. Alright, anyway,
Yeah,
but moving
Yeah,
on,
but
another
anyway,
grab. Let's
yeah,
move
talk
on.
but
about
Let's move on.
Apex
yeah,
Another
today.
grab.
yeah.
Yeah, because we'll be here for time. We're talking about Apex.
Mm.
I could talk about that for hours. Yeah,
Hmm.
Yeah.
but yeah, because I mean, I want to play a shooter, not a heroes game. Nah. These are
Mm.
abilities, bruv. They're abilities.
Mac, jump
Call
on
it
Apex.
Call of Duty. They have Stim that gives you life back. Like you die and go to the gulag. Everything's unrealistic.
Nichigo, you need to download your Apex. I don't know why
Oh,
it's not
Nick knows
working.
about Apex. Oi, Nick.
It's not
Oi,
working. He
Nick.
can't download it. He
Hey,
tried.
you need to download that, bruv. Remember,
You
it's
need to try
everything.
again, man.
We need 31 likes, guys. Come on, man. Big up my brother Megetsu in the building.
Come on,
Mm.
Megetsu.
My
Thank you,
brother,
bro.
Big up,
my
big up,
G.
big up,
Come
My
on, that's my
guy.
broski there. Hey, big up my guy
big up,
Lenjotsky, man. We have to talk Lenjotsky, man. I ain't spoke to you
big
in a
up,
while, man.
Scott. Big up,
Isn't it,
75
Lenjotsky?
Come on, how's that 75
starfish.
starfish? Innit? But
Big up,
yeah,
Nichigo.
chat,
75, we'll see you, boy.
run some
Slap yourself.
What's some gaming gripes?
Dallas
yeah, run
Torres.
some more gaming guys, chaps. If you want to talk about games of ability, Overwatch takes it. Overwatch abilities are not. But then that's my bias talking, so I'm not gonna speak on it because I think.
Mm. Dan
I miss
Solo.
y'all the reaction and conversation. My brother Len Jotsky in the
Then
building.
Chopski.
Then
My guy,
Jotsky.
man.
Big up 75.
Come
Big
on,
up, bro. But yeah,
75.
But yeah, any more grabs? Chat. You lot might as well just go for the grab, and we'll just
Yeah,
because
I
yeah,
know
we
there's loads
us
of
man will be here
gripes.
forever.
I've got loads, but go ahead.
Yeah, I got plenty. I got
Um,
too many.
I don't like overhyped remakes and sequels. Like, it's not a gripe to the games itself,
Mm.
but
Would you
I
say
just think of
over?
like Scott Pilgrim. It was good, but
Yeah, it let down. It
that
let
was
down.
overhyped. Like
Yeah,
everyone was like,
yeah. It let me
Scott
down.
Pilgrim's coming through,
Yeah, it
and
let me
then
down.
it got
Still,
left.
that's a good one. Overpriced games. That's a good
Yeah,
one. Yeah, Scott Pilgrim was a bit of a letdown still.
overpriced.
It was a letdown still. It was a letdown still. I can't lie, it was a
That
Man,
one
them
was a
was
letdown
bit
like,
still.
painful.
yes, Scott's
Man, them
coming
gassed
back.
it. Do you know
That
what?
was a
I have
bit.
to
That was a bit
apologize to Gully
painful.
because we've done that to Gully a few times.
Yeah,
Borderlands,
Yeah,
fam. Borderlands 3
Border.
is
No,
wicked.
you man left Borderlands so quick. I looked, and you was gone, fam.
Fallout
no, Gully, I
76,
can't
we
lie
did the
to you,
Gully
fam.
again.
Fallout.
Yeah,
Yeah, sorry, Gully,
Fallout,
bro. I
No,
Fallout,
Grease
Fallout
apologize,
76.
persevered
bro.
on Fallout. Grease is the
Nah,
champion face.
I
No,
persevered
He's
on
the
that one. I can't
Grease,
champion.
lie.
Grease is the game's master, bro.
I
He
per,
is
I
the
Guru.
guy,
persevered. I
bro. He's the
persevered on.
guy, fam. Don't mess with Grease when it comes to games library, bro. Don't mess with him. My gripes are
I
sports.
tried. My
Sorry, go on,
gripes
Grease.
are sports games that are the same every year.
FIFA. That's a fact.
FIFA, we spoke about that. Yeah.
Madden, FIFA,
Madden, FIFA,
2K,
2K, all the same.
UFC.
UFC,
UFC,
yeah, all the
bruv.
same. All the same. They never change. This Borderlands is so bad, they're making a movie out of it. Fighting game DLC. All you do is fight anyway. Why am I paying for colors, costumes, people who should have been in the game to begin with? That's a
You know,
Nah,
fact.
to
that's
begin with,
very
nah, he's
That's
right.
true.
a fact.
That's very true.
That's
You're
a
not getting
fact.
no extra moves.
Yeah, I'm
You're
not
not
getting
getting no
anything extra.
special.
I'm just getting a costume.
Mm,
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay,
but
what's this?
how do you change
that's
football
silly.
games? That's a good point. How do you change football
That's
games?
Yeah,
a
you can't
fact.
change. You can't change football games. You can only change the players. You know what I'm saying? The
Which
game
is
don't change
which
only
is
the
What
players.
which
about
is a
what
You
about
know
point,
what I'm
you
saying?
mechanics
know.
though?
You can make better mechanics though. You can make the game feel better. You can really
Smooth.
work on the gameplay instead of just working on like changing the colors of the UI, which FIFA does every year. Work on the
Mm,
gameplay itself. Like people complain about things that are dumb. Keepers still running out for no reason. Guys still doing a backflip for no reason. Like it's they just work on the gameplay, innit?
Yeah, but
Like
how hard
work on
is
the
it to get
gameplay.
the movement on the football game? Like we should
what
be there at
We
the
should be
now.
there.
Do you know
We
what I'm
should be there,
saying?
but
What more is there to
it's
improve?
yeah, it's silly.
You know what I'm saying?
what Magetsu's saying is basically it basically sums up the industry right now, really, to be
Yeah,
This
fair.
is it.
like when Battle Royale kicked off, we saw 100 Battle Royales come out. Is that what
Mm.
we're saying? Everyone's reusing the same
Like
idea.
like
Everyone
one of the
jumping on the
biggest gripes
same
Hitboxes,
developers
wagon.
using the
frame
same idea.
traps, and resets in beat 'em ups. I said resets.
SWPL hitboxes base.
Yeah,
I,
yeah,
I
yeah,
don't want to
yeah,
go back to
yeah,
Apex,
yeah.
but
But
quickly,
yeah,
Wraith
yeah. Race
and
hitbox was
Gibby,
race
their
hitbox was
hitboxes is
stupid.
very vast apart.
Very different,
That's what
bro.
I'm saying.
Yeah, but
Mm.
it's not. Yeah, that could be a gripe and a bonus, but it's mad. It's
Hmm.
mad. It's mad.
Hitboxes.
FIFA is
I
a
dig
yearly
it.
tax.
I dig it.
Games were hard back in the day. Yeah, they do need
Mm,
to bring back. They do need to bring back that hardness in games.
yeah,
I
they
feel that
do.
they try. I feel that they try, but I feel that it doesn't really.
I feel
They
like
Yeah.
don't
that's why
execute it well.
people are looking at the indie devs now.
That's another one of my gripes. My gripes is gamers need to open their heads. I mean, open their
Mm,
open their minds. Broaden your horizons. Stop playing
Hmm.
the same thing. I hear you like what you like. I get it. I do get it because we all like what we like. We all gravitate to a certain genre. That's fine.
mm,
No one's saying you can't do that. No one is saying not be you and express yourself in your genre. That's fine.
Hmm.
But still, sometimes just have a look outside. Just have a
mm.
look at.
Rebecca,
Oh, what's
seriously,
that?
What's
seriously.
Rebecca saying?
Seriously,
Oh yeah,
like
seriously,
Not
yeah,
every
no, no,
film needs to be a
seriously,
no,
game,
seriously,
like oh
and
my
not
seriously,
every
god,
game needs to be
Hollywood,
made into a
leave
film.
yeah,
us
no,
alone.
seriously, no, seriously, bro,
Leave
seriously,
us alone.
seriously, stop messing
Mm.
everything up, no,
Stay over
please,
there. Stay over there.
please,
Yeah.
Go
yeah,
away.
yeah, stop messing
Go
everything
away.
up.
But yeah,
I mean, all the great ones have been done already, innit? Like Matrix, Scarface.
Yeah,
You can't really do much more.
yeah, just make new IPs, man. Just make
Yeah.
IPs
right.
and just.
So them
Last
got to
year
say
was
my
beat 'em
argument.
ups, but
Oh, go on, Faiz.
I think games are moving towards platforms this year. I wouldn't say. Oh, you know what, Guts? Though I mean, Guts. No, you know what, Magetsu? There's some strong beat 'em ups coming out this year.
There's some strong beat 'em ups.
Strong beat
Rising
My
'em
beat 'em
ups.
ups,
that's just
G.
saying my argument for
Strong.
sports games from day one, the internet updating the rosters, they end up next
Shovelware by
year.
the next.
Why not do something like Warframe? Ah,
And that MJ, what you saying?
Yeah.
DLC
DLC
is
content
just an
has its
add-on to the
purpose, but it's
campaign.
more cash cow. Yeah, bugs
Yeah.
in the game. Why is there bugs with a game that should be perfect? Take your time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Take your time with
Yeah,
DLCs
games.
need to have better content.
we've really gotten lax when it comes to allowing certain bugs to fly.
But we've got. Yeah.
We've
We've had no
really
choice
settled.
though, Grease, because it's like you buy a new game and
Mm,
it's not even completed yet. That's not the consumer's fault. Do you know what I'm saying?
That's the person who put the game out for. The person that
That
said
you put
go,
the trust into
that's your
them.
fault. The
that's
person that
you know
said yeah,
uh,
hold that. You need to put it
we've
out. It's your
like
fault.
Gully, we've really because fam, we don't get upset anymore
No.
when there's like a couple bugs. We don't get upset anymore.
Ooh,
I feel like
we do, bro. Look what we
Well,
did to
we
Cyberpunk.
do.
Look what the
no,
worst did to
that's not a
Well,
couple. No,
Cyberpunk.
Cyberpunk,
bro,
Like,
that's an
Cyberpunk is not a couple
anomaly.
bugs, bro.
Yeah.
yeah.
Cyberpunk was a broken game.
Sony would never give refunds.
Nah.
Sony don't do the refund thing.
Yeah,
Sony were upset that they
they
gave
weren't happy.
refunds.
Oh,
Upset.
slap yourself. That's a
Mm.
fact on fact. He said if the game costs $59.99, I shouldn't have to pay $49.99 for a season pass. No.
Yeah, that's
And you
disrespectful.
know
That's
what?
disrespectful.
Mhm.
Mm.
Season pass, yeah, right,
Yeah.
shouldn't even exist. Because you buy this season pass and it guarantees you like the next 3 DLCs. Imagine they don't
No,
even
it
release three of
guarantee
these
it's
things.
supposed to guarantee you everything that
Mhm.
comes.
Like
That's what it's
comes.
supposed to do. That was the origin of it. Now, a lot
Mhm.
of these companies, I'm looking at all of you big ones. You guys have now started giving out seasons now. So the first season, that's what you get in the first season. You have to pay like £20, sometimes 30 if they're cheeky. And then the second season number 2, you got to pay for that season. And then season number 3, you got to pay for that season. And they might not price the
That's
season.
crazy.
They might make you buy the currency, the microtransaction currency, and you'd have to buy enough of that currency in order to purchase those seeds. It's very nasty business. Very, very nasty business.
How do you? A quick question, yeah. This is just a question. This is kind of a little bit off topic. Quick question.
Mhm.
How do you feel about the free games that have microtransactions in it? Like, what is your actual thoughts on that? Is it a thing that you think where no,
I'm
that
okay.
shouldn't be, or what? Yeah, what do you think about it? Honestly,
I'm okay. I'm
I
okay
think that's
with.
all right.
I'm
I'm okay with
okay.
that.
Yeah. I'm okay with microtransactions as long as they don't sell stuff that can boost my character.
oh,
Yes,
I'm talking
depends
about,
what the microtransactions are for.
and I'm
Like
talking
if
about
it's for skins,
free games specifically,
Yeah,
though.
for free game. I'm thinking of free
yes,
games myself right now.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of free games.
If the microtransactions are for things like skins, like and
Cosmetics.
not abilities and things like that, then I think it's cool because it's a
I'm
choice.
rolling.
All
I'm
right.
rolling.
Yeah, it's a choice
If
to have
it's
the latest skin or
Another
not.
yeah.
It
another
don't really matter.
question. Another question. How much do you feel? Yeah,
Mm.
you should be spending on a skin. So your a character skin has just come out for the game that you're playing.
A
That's
character
great.
skin. A character skin
How
Uh,
should
much should you
not
be
be
spending?
one character skin should not be £5.
No,
Don't let me start swearing.
I was gonna say 50 pence, but no, a pound,
Yeah, no,
three
No,
pounds, three
no,
one
but
pounds.
wait.
Um,
Before you answer that question,
Mm,
remember the skin itself probably took a good while to make,
okay.
a lot longer than you think it does.
Well,
So how much do you really feel you should be paying for it?
I would
no,
still say
I'm not. I'm
three
not.
pound because the
I'm,
amount of people that will buy the skin will over cover that cost
bruv,
of making it.
£5 for a costume. Nah,
Yeah.
nah,
That,
bruv.
All right, one more
Nah,
question.
fam.
One more question to
Nah,
just
fam.
sweeten the deal a bit.
Go on.
All right, wait before you answer. Just hear me out before you answer.
hmm
Streets of Rage. Axel's got a new skin.
All right.
He's wearing Ken's gi suit. He's wearing Ken's suit. Yeah,
All right.
Yeah, yeah.
right.
£3
Now,
max.
wait. Let me finish.
All right. Go on.
Axel has 1,000 frames drawn. 1,000 just for him. He has 1,000 frames drawn. They
Okay.
have to redraw that 1,000 frames just for that
Okay.
Ken gi suit. How much are you paying for that? Paying for that suit?
I'm still paying £3.
Mm.
You gave me a Ken suit. Okay. And I bet you any money, it's not. It's not even that. It's not even that deep to restructure him as a character with that suit on.
No,
I bet you any money it's not that deep to do
no,
it,
it's not. It can't be.
bruv. For a suit, one costume, fam.
Bruv, it's going to
But
take.
they need
It's
to
got
change the suit. I do hear it because
a
the
thousand frames,
movements,
bro. 1,000
the
frames.
movement, they
You've
need to
got to
change.
change it.
They need to do a
Everything.
lot.
When
They
he
got to
puts
change
his hands
everything.
up, when he puts his arm
Yeah.
mid, his arm
hmm
long, his arm fully extended,
When he's
his arm coming
walking,
back, his arm going
jumping,
back to normal stance, his standing stance, his kicks,
yeah,
his
they got
specials.
to do
Shout out
All
to
everything.
has to
D-Buck.
change, bro.
Big up
It's
D-Buck
true.
in the
What's
building.
D-Buck saying?
Like D-Buck,
What about
we
He
D-Buck?
saying
said
G
he said Fortnite used to be around £10 for certain
for
ones.
certain
Bruv,
skins,
Yeah, that's
and
a
the
fact.
guy,
£10,
the little
fam,
man, them was paying it.
fam, bruv.
That's a
Nah,
lot of
they've gone
money.
mad. They've
I
gone mad.
feel,
Gone
I
mad.
feel, I feel a game that is drawn frame by frame. I'd pay a lot more for a skin in that game
Oh, fam,
than I
look what Gut's
than I
saying.
would pay for a skin in Apex, because you don't need to frame by frame it. You're just literally redesigning the character, and that's all you're doing, and just
Mm.
putting him back on the same code that he was on before. It's just
You
a
just change the
redesign.
banner and frames and that.
Yeah.
Bruv, look,
What?
bro, just the skin in Brawlhalla, you're paying
Yeah.
almost
Why is it
£10.
£7? Yeah, that is stupid.
In
What?
Brawlhalla,
But then,
that's a lot of money.
Brawlhalla is a
Well,
frame by frame game. Kind of.
Yeah,
Kind of.
you're
Kind
not.
of.
Listen,
you get called no skin in Fortnite. Is that how they do
No,
in?
no. In Fortnite, they're bad. You get called.
Really?
You get called a noob if you're wearing the basic Fortnite skin.
No skin, I
You're a
can imagine.
noob skin.
Like
That's
you're
what
in
it
year
is. Noob
7 all
skin.
over again.
Yeah, it's
so
silly.
that's how they try to get to. They try to get in your head, like, oh, you're a beginner.
Now, Street Fighter, that's not frame by frame animation. So that is literally just putting a costume on top of the person and then putting him on the same code that he was on before.
£12, fam, for
What?
one
My
costume.
little one wanted a
Lad.
Ryu outfit on Fortnite. It was £12. Yeah, my son. I'm surprised my son hasn't asked me for that. I'm surprised he hasn't asked me for that.
He knows. He knows. He
No,
knows
no,
it
no, no, no,
better.
no. He's gonna ask me soon. He probably will. If that's
hmm
if he's still watching, he's probably gonna end up asking me. Unless he's got it already. He's got it. He
hmm
asked his mum or something.
Oh, he probably.
If someone said to you no skin and you've actually been affected by that, then I think you need to stop playing games, fam.
All right, guts. All right. If it is flash style, then I get it. It shouldn't be £7. It
The
should be
good thing
copy and
about
paste.
Apex is you can win skins just from playing the game. Oh, that's
You
true.
can, yeah.
Oh yeah, another question. That's a good
That's
question.
true.
Do
That's
you
true.
feel that the skins
Mhm.
should be grindable? Should I say you should be able to
Yeah.
grind for
You
everything?
should be.
Yes.
That's
Everything should be
Whoa! In
grindable.
a
this is why.
free no wait, in a free game.
Let
Free
me let
game.
me now check
Think
it,
about that
Playerz.
one. Think about that one. A free
Warframe.
game. Yeah.
Warframe.
Yes.
You can get everything in the game by grinding and going through missions. You can, if you want to, buy. If you want to, the option is there, but you can get
Yes. I like
everything you
that.
want in the game. That's
hmm
business.
Yes.
You understand what I'm
You're,
saying?
you're catering to all.
I can, if I wanted to, get that skin, or if I wanted to get that armor or whatever, I
You'd
can
have to
go and get
grind for
that
it.
from whatever I need to do, whatever instructions
I
I need
agree
to
with
do it.
Wade.
I can go get that.
I agree with Wade. I have to be honest. I agree with Wade. I just feel sometimes as the consumer, we never think about the business, which we shouldn't have to. I don't mean we have to, but sometimes you have to just think about things. Like in a free game, you shouldn't be able to grind for it. You should pay for it because the game is free.
Nah, bruv. Like,
Like they should give you some freebies. Yes, don't get me wrong. There shouldn't be no freebies at all. But the game is free.
nah, give me the option to want to, because
Yeah.
But
one
not
thing
not
that
every.
one thing
Are
that's
you
ma-
saying? Are you saying everything?
Maybe keep back some items.
there
Yeah,
are
maybe keep back some.
there are a couple things that you need to buy, but those things are not. They're just, like the look of something, changing colors and things of that nature. That's
Just like the
cool.
heirlooms.
But something that affects my character, I need to be able to get that for free. If I want
Yeah.
to contribute to your bank account, etc., I'll do that because of how much I respect your game. Right? That's why I use Warframe. Warframe is an example of, because of how good your game is, I will purchase some things.
McGetsy is funny. Yeah,
I will purchase something. Why has the Fortnite world just
yeah.
found out about Chun-Li's thing?
Yeah.
Nah, you know what?
They
That's
literally
real.
just
That's real
clocked it.
talk.
They just clocked it because this is what I said before, Magetsu. They don't
Mm.
broaden their
Yeah, they
horizons,
don't broaden their
bro.
They
horizons,
don't
bro.
They
know.
Yeah,
don't
they
They
don't
don't
know
know.
know.
They
nothing
don't
They don't
know
know.
else.
until
They
they.
This
don't
is
know.
why
They don't
I'm
know
Yeah.
about
sitting back.
Cammy.
This is why I'm sitting back screaming Rise of the Beat Em Ups because they don't know about
Yeah, they
it.
don't know.
And I
Yeah,
know
they
if
don't know about
soon
it.
as they play it,
Mm.
they're gonna go, "Oh my god, this is mad! Why was I sitting building hotels in 2.5 seconds when I could box up Galcias all day long?" Like, come
Mm.
on, they
Mm.
just don't know about it. People are stuck in
Mm.
bubbles too much. Like, I
Yeah.
I, I don't want to be that guy and say that you shouldn't have your thing, you should play everything.
Yeah.
No, have your thing, yes,
Yeah.
but then sometimes, just
Right.
sometimes, look on the PlayStation
So
store.
MJ Millions, big up. He says I got the
Yes.
rarest skin in the game and a lot of squeaker. Like, you got it. Oh, he's agreeing with Matt. Okay, cool. Oh, he's I've got kids wanting to buy accounts because they want a skin. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
another thing.
Yeah, and what
But
D-Buck
That's
said was a
nowadays.
fact as well. Loot boxes are a problem. They should stop loot
yeah,
boxes.
loot boxes are
Loot
Loot
boxes are
loot
dumb,
boxes are
man.
big.
That is
Yeah,
bad, bruv. And you know
it's
what?
wild.
You can't have
Sometimes,
loot boxes, yeah, if you want to grind and be able to have the option to grind and pay. You can't have
yeah,
loot boxes.
like sometimes, you know when the media do silliness and they blow things out of proportion. But when the
Mm.
media was saying like loot boxes is effectively gambling, it is kind of true. It is
No, but
bad,
they
but
didn't lie.
like they wasn't
That wasn't
lying.
a
Like
lie.
it is actually gambling. Like
Mm.
Look at,
like
oh my god, fam. Look at Genshin Impact.
yeah, it's silly. It's silly.
That's a
Oh gosh, the
That's
character bit,
silly,
the
bruv. The
character bit,
character
yeah,
bit.
like
Oh,
that.
that's
You can be
silly.
there for
That
time,
is
innit?
silly,
fam.
bruv. You'll be there for ages trying to get that
Mm,
one character, will never get him. Like
Fam.
mm.
it's a gotcha game, gacha
It's
game, or whatever.
dangerous. Yeah, it's dangerous, bro. That
But
is dangerous.
I feel in kids games like Fortnite and like even Apex to a degree, shouldn't
Mm.
be loot boxes. They're so bad, man. Because I've had Apex packs
No,
and got nothing.
Yeah, absolutely nothing. Now, if
nothing.
those loot boxes are loot boxes that you get in the game,
Yeah, if you get them from grinding in the game, that's fine.
cool.
That's fine.
No,
But
you
if you're
paid for
telling me
them.
you're selling this stuff to me,
Mm, and you get
yeah,
nothing.
FIFA's
yeah,
stupid. That Ultimate Team. Oh my
No.
god.
yeah. Nah,
Not even
FIFA
just kids.
is,
Not even kids. I know big
yeah,
grown
big
men
man.
that
Yeah, I
set
spent
aside a
about
few
2 grand,
grand. I spent few
grand, you
grand,
know,
a grand to get Ronaldo, and then a man will get Ronaldo
bro,
and get slapped up by a don
and
that's
you'll
got
still beat up.
Dembele. No, man said
Mhm,
Dembele, like he's not good. You're slapped up by a don that's got some dead striker,
mm.
dead, and he slapped you up 8-0. You big
Eight
Ronaldo.
nil. you've got dream players on your team. You still got beat up.
You
Yeah.
still got beat up, fam. I know a Don. He's
Yeah.
a good friend of mine.
Mm,
He makes peas, and I don't get onto him about doing this, but he
mm,
really does set aside money every month
mm.
for FIFA packs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
that's
is correct.
He's
madness.
like,
That
yeah.
is
FIFA pack.
wild to
He's
me,
like,
bro.
yeah. You know what, fam? You get me? I got to put a little £5 down for some FIFA packs this season. You get
Yeah,
me?
that's
FIFA
mad.
21's like £5. Whoa, bro, £5.
Yeah, but MJ, that is mad. Look at the desperation. So Grease is saying. I mean, so MJ is saying when they see a normal skin, right?
Hmm.
And I put on a rare one, they're like, "Oh, can I buy your account?"
Yeah,
Because they want his skin. It's
Yeah,
like
because it's rare,
it's
isn't
it's
it?
because I've also noticed that people sell modded accounts on
Modded
GTA as
accounts,
well.
isn't it?
That's
Yeah, that's
interesting.
how you
It's
know.
very interesting to me. Like,
Hmm.
do people actually buy that stuff?
no,
They
guts,
do.
guts, they don't
What did
carry
God say?
over to the new FIFA. Your Ultimate Team
No,
starts
no,
again.
that's it. Yeah,
That's
that's it. You
it.
have to start again.
Yes, Cuban.
Wow.
Welcome on, Cuban.
Yes,
Your whole
Cuban.
team starts again, guts.
What did
You
D
got
Max
it no
say?
more.
Pro players have to spend 3 or 4 bags every year.
Every year.
Woo!
That's pro players, to keep up, to keep.
Bro, I
Wow.
don't know how people do it. I don't.
Three or
I don't
four
know how people
bags,
do it.
bro. Thousands. My car. Wow.
Money,
Wow. You
real,
know
real
what?
money.
Loot
That's
boxes
madness.
are a crazy issue. Stop that.
Yeah, it's
That needs
dangerous,
that needs to
man.
that
It's
needs to
it's
stop.
dangerous.
Remember the article you saw, Greaves? I think it was you or
Mm,
Togo told us about
mm.
the kid that played Sonic on the mum's phone or something, and he spent 30
Oh,
bags. He spent 30
and he and he,
bags.
and he
Yeah.
spent. So he kept wanting to buy. I think it was rings. I can't
Yeah,
remember what it was
rings
that
or
he wanted
something.
to
Yeah,
buy,
yeah,
and he kept buying it. And what they didn't realize was he had racked up to about, I don't know if it was 3 grand or 30,
yeah. It was
but I
either
Hmm.
think
3 or 30 bags.
it
Something
was
mad.
3 grand or 30 bags. And his mum was in tears. Like, I felt bad for her because, like, she went looking
How can you explain that? Hmm.
at her son playing the game. So when the bill came back, like, she was livid. She was like, "What is going on?" And they explained to her, like, "Yo, your son." That's why they put caps. Like, do you want a cap
Level cap.
on
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
what you
yeah.
spend on
You had
your
to tell your
bill?
bank you got scammed. I had to lie. I'd have to fully lie and say, "Nah, bruv, someone scammed that my whole account on loot boxes."
Yes.
Yeah, I had to
You'd
lie.
have to lie,
Fam, I
fam.
remember a story when my son was he was about 4. My son was 4, and then like around the age of 4, they start discovering games consoles properly. Like he never really wanted to play properly, but he started discovering games consoles properly. So I come home one day from work, and I see him playing. I see him playing
Mm,
Little Big Planet. This was the old one,
mm,
like early Little Big
hmm.
Planet.
Okay.
Yeah.
He playing Little Big Planet.
Hmm.
I've come in, and he's gone
Hmm.
to me, Dad. I'm like, yeah, son. He's like, look at the sack boy. It's different. I looked at the sack boy. And I was like, why does he look like
Eh?
that? Why does he look like that? So I turned to the missus and said, why does he look like that? She's like, I don't know. Sackboy looks different anyway. It doesn't look like the normal Sackboy when we've been playing before.
Yeah.
Tutus, I said to him, son, how is it like that? He goes to me, I got it. How did you get it? I got it. No, I just got it. Obviously, he's 4.
Huh?
He's young. This is Dre, right? I'm talking about.
Oh,
This
this
is Draco.
okay. Mm.
Not my little boy. This is Draco. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is when he's first started playing. He's going, I've got it. Yeah. What do you mean you've got it? I just got it. Blood.
Yeah.
I went, hold on. I went on. I
Mm,
checked it. Yeah.
mm.
Man bought a £50 pack. Oh, no, was it £50? No, I need to ask my missus what it was. It was something. It was something high. It wasn't low. It was like £30 to £50 pack of
Oh,
all of these Sackboy skins. There was loads,
That's funny. Not
loads,
just one
pain,
skin, hella
loads of them.
skins.
Hella
pain,
Loads of
skins.
skins.
I was
pain.
like, oh
My God.
my god.
Straight out the counter
I
value.
looked at it was £70.
£70.
Yeah. It was £70. Yes,
70.
yeah.
Oh
I
my
Boy,
went,
god.
oh my
Ray.
god! You know where you can't cuss him because he was little, yeah,
Yeah,
right? You
he
can't cuss.
didn't
Don't know what
know.
he's
He didn't
doing.
know.
You can't
Yeah,
cuss him because he was little, yeah.
yeah,
You have to slightly commend him
yeah.
because he was kind of slick in the way he did it, yeah, right?
Man
Like
bought two
He
special
bought
packs. Man
two.
he
bought
bought
two
two,
Yo,
special
he
packs.
bought two.
yeah. £70. I'm like, oh
Yeah.
my god! I think I just looked at Bianca and she just looked at me and just said, "What can we do?
You gotta pay the
There's nothing you
thing.
can do here. You need to lock
Yeah,
down your
no, there's
stuff, innit?
actually nothing you
What
can
can
do
you
there,
do?
you
There's
know.
nothing you can do here. There's nothing
Yeah,
you
there's
can do
nothing you
here.
can do there. Yeah,
There's nothing you can do
absolutely.
here. And the thing
You
is,
just have to eat that.
it's what he said. It's what he said.
I
He
got
said,
it.
No, it's
"I
just
just
there.
got
I
it.
just got it.
I just got
Got
it."
it.
He just goes, "I just got it," and I'm like, "Son, what?" And I just got it. And you know what? That was so funny.
Ray in the building.
No. Bare different sack skins.
That's
Bare of them,
hilarious.
bro. Fam, I should
Yeah,
all still
like
have them
what?
now. Fam, if I download this new sack boy, there better be them skins
They
on there.
better be there.
Yeah,
Bro,
bro, they better be there,
you're
bro.
right.
They better be there, bro.
Ah,
They better be
Yeah,
there, bro.
man.
It's mental, bro. But yeah,
Bless him.
yeah,
and-
microtransactions are
yeah, it's
sticky.
sticky. It's sticky.
Sticky.
In certain
Sticky.
situations, you can't ban them. You can't take them out fully, but like in some
Yeah.
situations, like loot boxes, just like D-boxing, loot boxes, 100 million% need to be stopped. Yeah, that needs
Yeah,
to be
Yeah,
stopped.
I
it's
hear
a
that
lot. There's a
one.
lot
I
going
hear it.
on. That's the
Just
thing. There's a lot
put
going
in
on.
some work, developers. Stop trying to bump people, man. That's bumping
Mm,
people. Just put in
There's
some
some
work and like let people just buy the stuff they actually want. Like I want Rafe's knife in it. Can I have Rafe's
Mm.
knife, please? Can I just buy
Yeah.
it?
Can we get some
Like,
heirlooms
can
on
I get some
Apex,
heirlooms?
please?
Like, I want to buy. I want Rafe's kunai in it. She's got a sick kunai in it. I
Mhm.
want it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Bangalore's got a new knife.
Bangalore's got a new one. Bloodhound's got the tomahawk. Nah. Blood. Can I just respawn? If you're watching, I know you are.
Mm.
You're not really, but yeah. if you're watching, you get me. Can I just buy the Wraith knife, please? Like, I
Can we
think,
just get some heirlooms, please?
yeah. Can the whole community can we just thrive off that? Thank you. You get me. But hey, listen, we got everyone and another
Big up everyone, man. Big
Come
up,
on,
big up,
big
big
up
up.
podcast, man.
everybody.
Come
another
on.
great podcast. You get me. The major players is in the building today.
Yes,
Love it.
sir.
I
Come
love
on,
it.
G.
I love it. I love it. I love it. It's good. It's good chatting to my brothers and the whole community.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, definitely.
yeah,
Good
yeah.
vibes.
We're a small community, but we always have good vibes. We always
Good
have good vibes.
Good
Come
vibes,
on,
good
good
vibes.
vibes.
We always have good vibes, man. And our community is growing, man. And I love it. I like seeing it, man. I like seeing all the,
Come
new
on, the
people,
best.
all the new people interacting as well, man. To the team and that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fighter Fridays is on this Friday. We don't know what we're playing
Tomorrow.
wow.
Fridays tomorrow.
Yeah,
Come
Fighter
on.
Fridays tomorrow. So we don't know what we're playing.
You don't know what we're playing.
Yeah,
but
we
we're
want to
down.
try and sort something out for Fight Fridays because we need some more fighting games as well. We need to jump on
Yeah,
some
need
more of
some
them.
more fighting games. Big up
Get me.
YS Cuban.
Yeah,
He
my
said,
guy
"Trader, let me buy
Cuban.
directly what
Come
I
on,
want,
Cuban
or
link.
allow me to
Lock
unlock
it
it
reasonably. Exactly. Just either
That's
one.
true.
We could do Street Fighter if you want. Nichigo. I'm not even gonna out you, but Nichigo, you have a challenge. My nephew, see, he's there. See, my nephew's there. He's there. He's there. He's been watching slightly.
Oh,
Nichigo.
yes. Yeah.
Nichigo, the other day I was in a party with my nephew and I was with man like Josh. Yeah, my nephew has been wanting this rematch with you badly. He is not happy that you picked Zangief. He is not happy, bro. He is not, and he's been practicing, bro. He's been training. He's been in the lab. Yeah, so yeah, we might just play Street Fighter just to watch that.
We could just play Street Fighter tomorrow.
You get me? You get me? And we've got the Street Fighter collection. So yeah, it's up to the chat, man.
It's up to the community. Yeah.
Hey Nick, man, want your blood, fam? They want you, bro. You get me? Hey, anything, Killer Instinct.
Someone say
run some-
Killer Instinct.
Yeah.
Anything. We could do a half Street Fighter, half something else. Do you know what I'm saying? It's fine, like whatever.
Soul Calibur's there as well.
Soul
Gali.
Calibur's there.
Soul Calibur,
I've got it
yeah,
as
man.
well. Yeah, man. Anything can run. So yeah, Fighter Friday tomorrow, 9 p.m. Come pass through with the gang and play some. Hey, where's Magetsu? Is Magetsu here? Furthermore, Magetsu, me
Jump on
versus
Street
you,
Fighter.
me versus you, bruv. I'm on to you,
Yes.
Magetsu.
Me too,
I
man.
don't
Come
care
on.
about diamond rank Magetsu. I don't
Nah,
care,
we're not
bro.
watching that.
I want diamond rank. No, you
That
know,
don't mean nothing.
I want diamond rank Ryu Magetsu versus Ken Face versus Gully, and just
Yes,
hey, that's what we want.
that is Gully
That's
Ryu.
that's what
Come
we
on.
want.
Man
I
up the
want that
cream.
real. I want that real Magetsu Pro. I want that Pro Magetsu. Yeah,
Yeah.
I want
Mhm.
that
I don't know. I
Pro
don't know.
Magetsu.
Face.
Nah,
You're
nah,
gonna have
nah,
to show
nah,
up the
blood.
whole power level.
Fam,
No
fam,
hype, no holding
fam,
back.
fam, fam. You get me? If you want to
I
be the
know.
best, you gotta play the best. Yeah,
Mm,
you want to be the best, you gotta play the best. I want that. I want that, bruv.
face. I don't
Face
know.
3 months in that. What going on with Team
Come on,
House?
Chris.
Nah,
We
bruv.
got
Face.
this
If
Face.
you
I
want to
don't
be the
know.
best, you gotta play the best.
2020 trophy winners, fam.
Fam,
Oh,
fam,
fuck.
the day that nah, man have to rate. If I ever win a match against Magetsu, yeah. If I ever win a
Yeah.
match against Magetsu,
You are
you
going
have
to
to rate me.
scream that.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Pace, I'm
run.
buying you a drink.
I am going to
I'm
run
buying you a
around my
drink.
front room and do backflips. If I win
Mhm.
against Magetsu once, yeah.
I'm buying you a drink. Hmm.
Magetsu's probably not even here.
Getsu and his people are dangerous, fam.
No,
Nah.
they. Hey, we need to do another 5v5 against them again, though. Nah, we have to come back for them. I didn't have my full team. We in it, Gully. We didn't have our full team.
No,
We
we
didn't have
needed
everyone.
certain. We needed certain
We
man
needed
was
certain
still.
special techniques there.
Yeah,
You
certain
get
man
me?
was working.
Yeah. Let me shout Magetsu anyway. You get me? Let
Mm.
me shout him. But still, big up everyone in the chat.
Pick
Great
up
Playerz Hub.
everybody.
Come on, man. Big up
Enough banter,
everybody in the
enough
chat, man.
love. I'm gonna drop another. I wanted to drop a video after the podcast. So yeah,
Yeah.
if you got some time,
Mm,
if you don't
Getting
mind
it out.
hearing my silly voice again, you get me.
mm.
If you don't mind seeing my ugly mug, you get me. Go check it out, man. Go check it out, man. There's a few beat 'em ups that we've been playing and we've been really trying to
He's
push
not
them.
gonna like Fighters Z, I don't think.
Who? Nah, I guess you
Um,
won't like Fighters. It's not
I
gonna
don't
Nah.
think
get.
he'd like. I don't think he'd like
Yeah,
it.
he needs
You
to
need
be a
to
bit
bring them
more.
over to something though.
You get me.
We work it out.
So yeah, if you got some time, check it out. And yeah, man. And as per
Yes,
usual,
sir.
man. You know we do at the end
Yes,
of the
sir.
stream. We gotta big up the chat. You
You,
get me? So big up my brother Dallas Torres in the
Torres,
building.
Torres,
ET,
Nichiko,
Nichiko, Dan
then
Solo in
Jotsky.
the
Dan
building.
Solo in the
Come
MJ
on,
Million
building.
in the building. Tyrion TV in the building. My brother
come
Chris,
on,
aka
Tyrion.
Christoph, aka Christopherson in the building. Oh
Yes,
yeah,
Ease, come
sir.
on.
Guilty Gear Strife got delayed, which I'm upset about, but still, we'll get to that one, innit? We'll get to that one, June
Hmm.
11th. You get me? Big up MJ Million in the building. I big up my
MJ
nephew.
Millions.
Big up my
Yes,
nephew in the building. No matter how old he
yes.
gets,
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
still my
Big
Dragon
nephew.
up
on.
He
Matt
could be
in the
50.
building.
Big up my brother Matt in the building. Father Matt in
Yes,
the
big
building.
up.
Big up my brother
Yeah.
CD Stanley in the
Yep.
building.
Cuban.
Big
Come
up the
on.
Cupid Links in the building. Anti my
Come
bro
on.
Len Jotsky. It's good to see you here, my
Come on.
bro.
Good to
It's
see
Yes,
good to
you.
yes,
see you here,
yes.
my bro. You get me? Big up King Stupefy. Stupefy
Yes.
Yes.
in the building.
Stupefy.
AKA Fade.
AKA Fade, AKA the real Miles Morales himself.
Mm.
You get
Yes,
me?
sir.
There
Ultimate
you
Jordan.
go.
Big up my
Building.
brother
Big up 75
Magetsu.
Starfish.
You get me? We got 75 Starfish in the building. I take the wife in the
Mm.
building.
Yep.
Every time.
You get me every
Big up
time.
D-Bot. Come
Big
on,
up
Big
bro.
D
up
Bot. Come
D-Buck.
on, my G.
VIP2 Gaming.
And
Come on.
Jotsky.
I type Rebecca in the building. Come
Hey.
on.
Like Rebecca.
Come on.
You get
Big
me?
up Tiffany Scott.
In
Tiffany
the
Scott in the building.
building.
Man like Scott in the building.
You get
Yes.
me?
Big up
Anti
M Cups.
Wade. Anti my
Who?
brother Wade
The
in the
Oh, big
building.
General.
up Wade. Yeah, yeah,
My
yeah,
G
yeah,
Wade in the building. You get
yeah,
me?
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Big up my guy Boss Limelight in the building as well. Come on, man.
Come
Yeah.
on,
We
VOS.
should hit up some Apex. I see you playing it.
Yeah, I see you
Mm.
playing it. Hit up some
Big
Apex.
up
Hey,
Kenny
big
Jordana.
up Kenny Jordana as well. Hey, big up SWPO Gaming as well. Next week,
Come
man.
on.
Oh,
And
big up my brother just passed through the building. My guy, legendary Wes.
Cheese.
The
oh, come
legend,
on,
the myth,
legend.
the
Oh, come on.
legend.
Yes,
Legendary
sir. The
Wes.
legendary.
Look.
That's cute.
All right, now Wes is trying to make this a thing. Wes, do you want me to throw out some more challenges, yeah? Big up Gamer of Death 49.
Come
Gamer
on.
of Death
Why'd you,
49.
you ever cry while I was eating
Game
bread?
of death.
Okay.
Right, yeah.
Just cry when eating.
Fair enough.
When
Fair enough.
when
Fair
when
When
the
you're
food
eating the
is
crust,
nice,
baby. You
when
know,
the food is nice, fam.
when the last
Shed
bite.
a little
Yeah.
tear.
Hey, yeah, I've got to get back on Sekiro. And I've been slacking lately. I've been playing too many beat 'em ups. I'm gonna get back
Yeah,
on
yeah,
Sekiro 100%, and we're gonna get back on
yeah,
Cuphead
yeah,
as well.
yeah,
Definitely,
yeah.
man.
100,
When the dust
100.
settles a bit on
Solo.
these beat 'em ups, innit? Pick up my bro Dan, Lucky Dan,
Yes,
aka
sir.
Troll Dan. But I think
Big
we
up
got
them
everyone.
guts.
We got Guts as well. Come on, man, like
Who
Come
else?
on,
Guts.
every
Who else?
time.
Who else? Who
Kenny
else?
Jordana.
My
Kenny
Come
bro
on.
Kenny.
Jordana in the building.
My bro Kenny.
Yeah.
Kenny, what was that game? Did we write it down?
No, let me go. Let me go
Yeah.
back up.
Kenny, what was
Oh,
the
it was
recommendation?
something DT. Was it
Yeah,
Project DT?
Project DT. Was it Project DT?
Project DT. Hold on. Let me go back up and see.
You get me? We got my boy Kenny.
Yeah, that's it.
Definitely.
Project DT. Yeah,
Project
Project
DT.
DT.
Yeah, we played Outriders still. We played that.
Yeah, we played that. We played that one.
Come on, man.
Yeah,
Beat
we
'em ups for
enjoyed it.
life, man. That's what we've been playing. We're playing Rise of the
Big up
Beat 'em ups, bro.
Rex,
Big up my boy
Exactly.
aka
CD
Retro.
Stanley.
Come on,
Yes.
family.
Big
You
up
get
Retro Ricardo. Big up
Come on.
Utam.
ooh
Big up
time.
Tam.
Yes. Big up the silent watchers.
Yes, anybody we missed.
Yeah, big up anyone we missed. Also,
Big
big
up
up,
Josh. Oh,
yeah,
but
my
he's
boy
gone.
Josh.
Come on.
Mm.
Alright, big up my boy Gully, man.
Come
Thank
on.
you, bro.
Big up
Come on,
Ali in
G.
the building. Come
Come
on.
on, G.
We just got to big up my boy Gully, man. Big up my boy Greasy, man.
Come on. Bop, bop, bop,
Yes,
bop, bop,
breathe.
bop, bop.
Breathe.
Oh yeah, I want a special big up. Hey, big up my PS5, innit? It's there. I'm joking.
Come on, bring up the
I'm
PS5 headset.
joking.
Jeez. Come on,
Every,
but we got a big up face though, Gully.
Come
Come
on,
on,
come on,
come
man.
come
on,
on,
Big
come on.
up
Thank you,
face
my
in the
brother.
building.
every
Come on,
time,
come on.
bro.
Thank you.
Every time. Every time.
Thank you.
But yeah.
You know, hey, what's the last part? What's the
But yeah,
last part of the stream?
big up Geek as well though. Silent
Big up my brother
investor
Geek.
And FWPL for the
and
contribution.
SWPL for the
Yes, big up for the
Thank
contribution.
you,
contributions.
thank you, thank
Look
you.
at Cuban. Don't do that face. sorry. What you can't? What? Nah, blood. Nah,
Come on,
man.
MJ.
Nah, big up my PS5, blood.
MJ Millie Rock.
Big up the PS5, blood. You got to big her up sometimes, man. She works.
Sir.
Big up my Nintendo Switch. I don't know where it is, but big up my Nintendo Switch. I think it's upstairs.
Mm,
I've been playing it
come
lately,
on.
so yeah. Big up my Nintendo Switch. Yeah. Oh, stop. One thing before we leave.
Mm-hmm.
So, chat.
Mm-hmm.
Guess what game Face has? It's a game. No, the man them can't say it. The man them know already. It's a game that Face said he don't like the look of, and he's never played it.
I
But
think
it's
I
a
know.
game that Face said he doesn't like the look of, but now he has it, and he's gonna play it on stream one day. And it's on the Nintendo,
I know.
and it's a specific character that
MJ knows.
Nintendo always promote. That's a My Little Pony.
My little pony.
Face has Zelda
Yeah,
Breath of the Wild, and I'm gonna actually finally play it and see if it's actually any good. I'm gonna play it. Man's got Zelda in it. Man's got it in it. Yeah,
Mm,
man's gonna play it one day in it. So yeah, man's gonna play it.
mm.
Look out for that. Look out for that one. I'm gonna call
Man
it.
said Mario.
Imagine
Said
Mario. I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call it. Guy who don't like Zelda plays Zelda. That's what I'm gonna call the stream. Alright, don't let them Zelda fans see that they're going to go off.
Yeah, they are going to.
They're
kill
going to
you.
call Zelda Army
Yeah,
Link
yeah.
Team Link. Yeah, I got Breath of the Wild, and I got the DLC with it as well. They're gonna call Team Link,
Yeah,
and they're gonna
they
kill
are
us.
going to come for you.
Yeah,
bro.
we played Outriders on stream already. We've done a stream on it, but we'll do another
Yeah,
one
so
again.
we did. Yeah, we did a stream on Outriders,
I
but
haven't completed it yet.
But we'll
And
play
I
it
need to
again,
level
though.
up
We'll play it
characters.
again. We'll do some videos or whatever. We'll play it again, 100%.
yeah,
You get me? But yeah, you know what? You get me. Thank you for joining another Players Hub
So,
once
Yes.
again,
we're
and
humbled. We're humbled. Thank you
run
so
my damn
much. Outro.
outro.